Currently
Oh,
watching.
banter.
So,
Oh, look at
what would
this.
you go? What bug snacks would you be?
I hate
What?
bug snacks.
Dude, I don't even know bug snacks.
Okay, but what combination of food and bug would you want to be?
Zero combinations.
What's really good
Caramel
for
millipede.
I would be some sort of French fry and hot wings combo. The quiz was taken away from us. Sons of bitches.
What's the bug from Snowpiercer? The crickets, right?
Whoa.
They're made. I'd be like a cricket pineapple cricket.
Cricket pineapple. Oh man, that's a big ass cricket.
It's a big ass pineapple too. Hey,
Jesus.
I have no response for this, and we just got a hype train. Hype train!
choo choo mother, choo choo.
Let's go.
Matt, what's the IP again? I'm sorry if you want to type it in or send it in the chat or something.
You good? I got you, boo.
Oh, let's go. How about with the 200?
200 coins.
Thank you so much for the bits, Albub.
Toss some bits to your heroes. There's heathens around us. We stab them, push them down. Fall off the bridge.
Better than our normal bard, I'll tell you that.
Whoa. Oh no.
I mean,
Our bard doesn't
Alright,
even
so-
sing.
okay.
Battle of the Bards.
What's your point, my guy?
Sing!
No.
Give the people what they want. They want to hear.
Die.
They want to hear you. I'm
They don't.
okay. I'll die. I'm taking you with me. We're on the bridge. I told you.
I'm gonna use my persuasion to persuade Reaper to do it.
Yeah, sorry about that, Al Bob. I was running a little late today.
Bob. How many
None.
subs?
I don't
We're not
know.
doing this.
I don't know because he never wants to
I don't
sing.
know, man. You chose the
Yeah.
Bard. You kind of asked for this.
Yeah. It's literally in the job title.
You see, that's the thing. It doesn't
Do
always
it.
have to necessarily be.
Yes, it does.
Do it.
All right.
It does.
Then I want an ocarina jam session.
Here, I'll do the ocarina. The
acapella ocarinas. Go.
Go, Reaper, back me up. Reaper, I'm waiting for you.
20
Your
minutes
nose.
later.
Wait, Reaper. It's been 20 minutes. It's a long intro, bro. Come on.
20 minutes later, Reaper. My voice is kind of giving out a little, but I'll keep going.
All right, guys. This is not Underdark Idol. This is Heathens and Heroes, episode 16. Welcome, everybody. Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Heathens and Heroes, episode 16. I'm your host, Connor Coates, a.k.a. Craig Theron, and this disembodied voice, that is me, by the way. And thank you for joining us on this journey that is Heathens and Heroes, a podcast where 5 friends get together and play Dungeons & Dragons as well as they know how to, plus one guest, which isn't very well. We don't play very well. Aside from our wonderful Dungeon Master, Matt, your 4 heroes, Ramus, Troy, Nandor, Mr. Esteban, Einar, Lucas, and Craigor, myself, as well as we are now accompanied with our good friend Robert Highwind as Kain Highwind. As we go on a treacherous journey through the Underdark, and the journey has not been an easy one, will our heroes escape with their lives, or will the heathens of the Underdark devour their souls? I will now pass it on to our Dungeon Master, Matt, to begin the next chapter of Heathens and Heroes. Matt?
Last time, in the Underdark, our adventurers had gotten together and survived their trials with gnolls and hook horrors. As they did, they made their way to another section of the Underdark, through caverns and passageways, to find themselves in this underground fungal forest in a large open cavern setting. And there they saw deeper into that wooded mushroom zone a few figures speaking together about something. With owl sight and Gregor's ears, they learned that there were a few figures there of multiple Underdark races, some quite suspect, that were talking to a human. After a brief introduction via knife, the party members all came forward and found out that these variety of races were members of a so-called Society of Brilliance, one that Einar had heard of that does a little bit of information trading with the surface. Uh, and they also found out that the human there was a figure named Kain Highwind, who is down here searching for something in a potentially dangerous area. After a little bit of conversation, meditation, and questioning, they all gathered themselves up with this new figure, uh, intent on assisting him to find these dangerous things and to make sure that he gets through A-okay. So, with directions from the Society of Brilliance, Kain led this new party with him to a deeper section of the tunnels marked by small glyphs that were similar to a type of undercommon, but it was also mixed with a little bit of thieves' cant as well. And as you all found the final doorway and the final glyph, first doorway, final glyph, uh, you all had looked forward, spoken the keyword of, I believe, Zolaran, and the door hissed open, showing a rope or a spider silk and wood bridge heading over to some stalactites that suspended over 100-foot cavern. And that is where we left off, with all of y'all now staring out of this open doorway towards the this open pathway towards the door across from you. What would you like to do?
Well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a bridge.
That's a nice bridge too, let me tell you.
It's got the whole shebang. Planks, ropes. Goes from point A to point B.
Pretty
like
sure there's some kind of big gape underneath it too. You know, classic bridge.
How secure is this
95%.
bridge, though?
Can I grab, like, the ropes and shake it?
So it's not actual rope, it is like banded together spider silk that is holding it up. But
Oh.
it acts as rope, but it is still very tensile and things like that. So you kind of grab onto it. There's a little bit more stick than what you're used to because it's, spider silk.
Sticky.
But you give it a solid shake, and as you do, you can see maybe one or two planks actually tumble off of the bridge and fall down into the cavern below.
Looks good to me. Nandor, you want to do the honors? Heard you're proficient in bridges.
What?
I walk over to Nandor. Nandor, you want to give the bridge the old 1-2? The 1-2 step?
He's really great with bridges. He can do it.
Never heard of that. Sure.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let's see what happens. I'm right behind you. I'll be right behind you the whole time.
All right. You begin to make your way across, and as you begin to step across, you can see that the planks that are suspended here are old, but they haven't had a lot of water damage or other types of erosion to them. So aside from the few that luckily got shook off earlier from Kain, most of the ones that you step across hold. And the bridge itself, sways a little bit with your weight, but seemingly no problems.
Excellent, excellent.
We should go one at a time, just to be safe.
Yes, we should
I open
definitely.
the door.
All right, you get to the other side, and it is a stone door that is there. And as you open up the door, the faint, difference of light kind of pierces through, and you can see a gold and purple carpet that extends across the ground. And on the far side, there is a throne made of stone with this lush purple pillows and cloth over it, and these little altars of bone to the left and right of it. And there, sitting in the throne, head kind of bowed, looks to be a drow woman. Older, a little bit thinner. Her hair is pulled up tightly into a braid that comes down over her shoulder and even kind of spools a little bit into her lap, kind of curling up. Very long hair. Her dress is of black and silvers that ho- frames her gaunt frame, and also kind of spills out along the base of the throne before her. And as the door opens, the eyes kind of lift slowly, a little bit sunken in, and and as they look on, also you notice that the pupils are grayed as well. She is blind.
I whisper. If I whisper to Nandor, can he hear me from where I am?
Not from that far, no.
Damn it. Okay, I'm waving my arms like, hey. Like to get his attention. Does he see me? Do you see me, Nandor?
I believe in Andor's passive. Yeah, it's a little risque.
I don't.
Yeah.
Unless you are particularly want to look behind you, but if you're like focused on before you, yeah, you wouldn't catch it behind you. But if you check back to your party members, you would definitely see that.
Can I try to throw a tiny rock at at Nandor just to grab his attention?
As you go to pick up a rock and look up, you see that the door is closed and Nandor is gone.
Well, time to cut the bridge.
This guy.
Yep, I say we go the other way.
Time to go. Sorry, guys.
But I think my quest is this way. I must follow Nandor despite everything. Literally everything.
All right, we'll go one at a time.
Right. I'll go first.
All
All
right.
right, so Einar, as you begin to make your way across the bridge, the woman before you, Nandor, looking up, begins to speak in this kind of what I would only describe as dusty, raspy, kind of unused voice that you can tell, has not been used in a long while. Excuse me, sorry. But she kind of tilts her head in your direction and goes, and who walks these halls?
Oh, hi. I'm Nandor. How? I'm just passing through.
You then do not belong.
I mean, yeah, I know. That's why I'm just passing through, lady.
No, I think not. And as she says
As
that,
she says
she
that,
lifts.
I'm gonna bring out Dawn and light her.
All right, all right. You light up Dawn, and there is no reaction across her.
I know.
As yeah, but you can now see in the corners of these rooms there are these altars that have atop of them what look to be statue uh, spiders with made of this like deep black material. And as she kind of lifts up a hand, they both begin to move.
All right, cool.
So I am going to have some initiatives.
You had to open the door, huh?
You
I'm
had to
st-
send it first, huh?
I'm still in the back, by the way.
And open the door.
For sure, for sure.
No one said open the door. I said cross the bridge.
Well, you know what? That's on you.
That's on you, homie. You open the door.
We'll take a vote on who it's on.
Chat, do you want to vote?
Chat can vote. Clearly, I said, you want to cross the bridge? No one said open the door.
Kain, in the top right, there's a little fist icon next to the chat bubbles. That is where you can find the initiative, and there will be a dice next to your name that you can hit to roll.
Thank you.
Got you.
Nice. Solid.
So, starting us out, as within the room, things begin to happen. Outside, kind of back behind the rest of y'all, Eldith is technically first, unaware that, combat is happening up ahead, but it is her turn, so she kind of steps 5-10 over here, and by the end of this conversation, Einar, if you were making your way steadily across, you could have been towards the end of the bridge, unless you were pausing about halfway through.
No, I was just pausing myself there because you said as you're coming across the bridge.
For sure, for sure. So she is going to just kind of step up to the side to wait for the next person to start crossing, as Einar, you had gotten over there first. So next up then is you, Einar. What would you like to do?
And the door is closed?
Yes, that was for Connor's camera view.
Ah, okay. I open the door.
Easily enough, easily enough.
Yeah, all right.
And, as you would open it, you would see the elderly blind drow woman kind of sitting there, hand slightly raised. Nandor with hand and Dawn risen up, her gleaming to her short sword glory.
Negotiations went well, I see, Nandor. Guys! Nandor screwed up negotiations with an old blind drow lady.
I don't believe it.
I closed the door again.
I knew it. All right, let's go.
Can I step in?
I closed the door.
Let him die. Okay.
Luckily, it's not your turn.
Not when it's not your turn, buddy.
Reaction.
Nope.
You weren't prepared. You were getting Dawn ready.
So I'm gonna step in. I assume I can step past him.
Einar, hold the door.
What door?
Well.
What you gonna do? The spiders come for you.
I don't suppose that there's any way that we could still talk this out, because he's not acting right, and I don't know what was said between you two, but I mean, we're not here to fight anybody. We're just looking for something. I can't remember. What are we looking for again, Nandor?
Death.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead and kick his ass. I'm good.
In fact, do you need
I
help?
walk over there and I'm gonna hold action.
All right.
If-
Anything in particular?
If anything that's going to target me is coming my way, I will use a spell to attack.
All right. So you kind of step by step, and as you were talking and entering and everything, the older woman just kind of glares in your direction, but doesn't respond at the time. So at the end of your turn, we are going to have the creatures, the spiders. One is going to step forward, and it is going to actually to you, Einar. So you can release a held.
Can we see what's happening through the door? Or is it closed now?
It's still open.
Yep, it is still open. So you see the light of dawn pouring out, and you saw, Einar step to the side, but you don't yet see these spiders that are off on the sides from y'all's perspective.
What?
I'm just yelling. Everything okay?
I'm sure he's fine. He's very skilled. He can do it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, mate.
I'm going to attack it with frostbite.
All right, is that a saving throw?
Yep, DC 15 con.
Jesus Christ, that is brighter. Than
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, they've updated their things.
Nice.
Let me get this real quick.
I mean, it's daylight, by all means. How do the spiders react, by the way?
The spiders, have a brief recoil to it, but they don't seem terribly impeded.
Damn.
But it does make the save. And here, let me real quick try and mess with this light real quick to make it less harsh.
What's happening? It's so bright in there. Jeez.
There we go.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, especially for y'all who are stuck in the fucking darkest place ever.
Mhm.
I just want to hold on. I just want to see how. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
It is going to step forward, and as it gets close to you, Einar, you can see that it is not a organic spider either. It is definitely an enchanted stone statue of some sort, and it comes closer, and the mandibles just, and it reaches out. And I don't believe a 12 hits.
It does not.
All right, so you kind of try and cover it with frost, and it's more of this little bit of puff across its eyes, and you just use that enough to step out of the side of its mouth. But after that, comes to you, Ramas.
Well, I'm gonna be taking my walk over there. Ah. And then I think I get right to here. Well, I have 5 more feet, but he's in the way, so.
Yeah, that would end it there then, unless you dash.
I call for shield and pull my battle axe out. And tell Nandor, hey bud, need some help? Because the cavalry is here. Come on, guys! And yell at everybody to...
What happened
Like-
to your voice?
All right, everyone. Let's go. He needs us. Are you okay, friend? We're here.
Sure.
Cool. High five. All right, let's go. And then I'll use dash, and I'll go right here, and
All
I
right.
will attack this gigantic fucking spider.
You've used your action to dash. So,
Oh shit! All right, then I'll just get ready to attack and have the shield up, ready to go.
all right. Sounds good. Then Kain comes to you.
Over there. Avi.
What's up, guys?
Sup. And then
So it would be about 40 feet to run here, right?
He was right with me at the bridge.
yeah.
Okay.
Can I see from here that we're being attacked? I assume I see
You
this
see
drow.
the drow with the
Right.
very unpleasant expression on her face, but standing right here on the bridge,
I don't see the
you would probably see like a little bit of the legs of this spider over here, but you wouldn't see this one yet.
Okay. Well then I will just use. I'll just stay here and activate sweeping cinder strike, so that like my hands get burning, because like I feel like everyone's like shit's tense right now, so I would assume I need to get ready. So I'm just
All
prepared.
right.
Now
All
let me
right.
pass this.
Is it
Sweeping
just me or is it
Cinder is Burning Hands, which will be a 15-foot cone from you.
Oh, that would hit everyone, right? Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna chill to see.
You can use one key point to use Step of the Wind to dash as a bonus action to get into the room and still have your action to attack and things like that.
Okay. I accidentally pressed back. Sorry.
It never happened. I don't know what they're talking about.
What are you... Never happened, guys. Never happened.
Sorry. One sec.
What never happened?
Exactly.
Exactly. There's so many, monk options. You just gotta read through them thoroughly because
I'm
they're
just
crazy. dog.
reading, everybody. I'm just reading. Okay. So Step of the Wind will dash me forward then. Okay. And I'll do that.
All right. So then you get another 40 feet to move whatever you want.
I will move. As I'm like moving, I see that Ramos is over on the left side, so I will go to the right side.
And then you look to your right, you're like, oh shit.
Hey man, I didn't know. I didn't know there was a spider there. Who am I to know?
I don't know.
So now I'm here.
So
Does
you
it
still
feel hotter
have.
in here? It feels a little hotter in here. Looking around, confused.
I can do my stunning strike, I think. Or am I tripping? Or Fury of Blows? Because
Yeah. So you still have an attack action. So you can use your attack to make 2 attacks.
Nice.
And then you can use your stunning strike with one or both of those attacks if you would like.
I will use it for both. I see a big ass spider in front of me. I gotta take him out. Okay.
Alright. So you'll open up your character sheet, go to your inventory, choose the weapon that you want to attack with.
Dope monk fist, baby.
Alright. And then hit the dice to the left of it whenever you highlight it.
There we go.
There you go.
Attack.
Yeah.
Normal? Okay.
Yes. 12 does not hit, unfortunately, for the first attack. So, but
That
a
does.
23 will,
Oh,
for sure.
Let's go, baby.
So
Eat
go
my
ahead and roll me your other formula that it says under the Dope Monk Fist on the right, and that'll do your damage.
Oh.
And just so you know, you don't have to re-click the button. You can use the same one that pops up.
Sorry about that.
Learning experience. So
Still 4 or 6.
that's 6. That's a 6.
We could do the 4 if need be.
No, shush, Robert. No. It's in one
okay,
land.
good try. Good try.
I'm a monk.
good
I
try.
play fair.
And then now if you go to your features and you hit the dice next to where it says Stunning Strike, like you did with your attack, it'll pop it up. Yeah, now I make a... the enemy's the one that makes the con save. So I click that. And that's a failure. It is a stunned. For
Boom,
sure.
baby. Boom,
So,
baby. Right between
it
the
has
eyes.
no idea as
Which
you
one?
just fucking pop it real quick. And it kind of takes a step back and seems to kind of stutter a little bit in its movements. All right, solid run from you, Kain. So, Kregor comes to you, my good sir.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk across about 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That sounds good.
And because I can't really do much else, I think I'm just going to take this time to charge my dagger for the next move.
All right. You do have your bonus action to dash if you want as a rogue.
No, actually, I'm gonna hold, or I'm gonna stay right here. But I do want to put on record that my dagger is charged.
For sure. It is nice. All right. So you sit back, kind of unholster it a little bit, and that nice little bit of blackish green poison coats the inside of the blade. After that, it comes to our stunned spider, and the target must or be stunned until the end of your next turn. So it does nothing. It's stunned. It can't do shit. So Nandor comes to you.
Lady, told you we were just passing through. Summon the fucking spiders. All right. Now I'm gonna walk up to her and attempt to slice her hand off.
All right. Go ahead and make me that attack roll.
Oh, whoops. Oh,
That'll do it.
I think that hits. I think so.
it's what is it now?
D6 for the moment. Plus your ability modifier plus 2. So plus 4.
1d6 plus
6 plus 4 plus. Wait, so. Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Noise.
All right. So you swing out and you completely remove the hand. And as the hand flies off, you see it puff out into this like black mist. And as it does, the rest of her body begins to break apart into this black mist that fades away. And as it does so, there's just this small silver rod that's left that falls into the throne where she was left.
As a free action, can I pick it up?
Yeah.
Pick it up.
But would you?
I think Nandor, would he be like, all right?
All right. For the rest of your turn, anything else?
No one's taking damage, right? Is anyone injured?
Nope.
Does anyone look banged up? No, right?
Nope.
Well, no. Oh, pipes and sewers. One charge.
All right, easily enough, I'd say. They kind of, eke in from the cracks in the top of the room and kind of from the outside of the door. And Kain, you have a moment as you hear this eerie flute music coming from Nandor, and you look over as he's playing this
And they fall on top of me.
bone flute, and you then kind of hear this, and you see these rats almost raining from the ceiling that kind of land on Nandor and then just start to like crawl across him and down his legs and around him. But Nandor seems surprisingly fine with this.
God. Good Lord.
He can do that. So since she's
Alright.
gone, does that mean the spiders are gone?
They are still there.
Okay.
So after that, Ront real quick would make his way up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to just get him inside and over there, as that was the first enemy he saw. So he was just like, you, you, and he ran over. Then, top of the round, it would come to Eldith, who now, with everybody there, she makes her way 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get just inside. Both of them squeezing past you, Cragor just kind of being like, oh, excuse me. Don't fall off. Good. All right. And then Einar comes to you.
Just a quick reminder, do I need to have a weapon out as a caster in order to be threatening a square?
No, like for flanking type stuff, or
Yeah, for flanking.
no. I just consider it ally. Like if you're in combat, and whatnot, then yeah, you don't have to technically just have the weapon.
I don't have to be brandishing a knife like, oh, I might use this.
Yeah, pretty much. For you, your weapon is your hands, so.
Don't make me.
All right, then I'll step there so that I'm helping Ramos out by flanking. And I am going to hit this thing with... Yeah, I'm just going to stick with Frostbite again.
All right, sounds good.
Oh,
It
yeah.
fails. All right, taking a solid 9 points of frost as the ice coats over its leg and part of its body as you just kind of step over and touch it, sending the chills and sleep across its body. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right. Then, after you, it comes to that said spider that is going to turn towards you once more. Excuse me. Since you have done the damage to it, and it is going to try and get some noms.
Disadvantage.
Oh, because of the thing, yes. Excellent. Thank you. I didn't see. My bad.
Okay.
Hey, whoa.
All right.
Whoa. That didn't have any disadvantage.
19 and a 23.
Yeah, he's just
19's
rolling
lower.
it twice. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I would believe I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
As you take 7 points from the bite, as it just catches on to your arm as you try and keep it back. And as it does, you see a second set of like smaller pincer mandibles that fling out and stab into your forearm. And you feel that pulse of poison, but you push back the majority of it, and so you only take half of that damage.
I'm sorry, I take half of the 2d8 plus 3 as well as the 1d8 plus 3?
Oh wait, this thing needs to have its thing. So the 1d8 is just the actual bite, and it shouldn't have a plus 3. I need to modify giant spiders apparently. So it would be half of 13, so 6 points.
Ow! Dick?
And then Ramos.
So since it's turned its attention towards Einar, does that put me at flanking position?
You are.
And it wouldn't give me advantage, it'd give me normal since I'm already at disadvantage, right?
What are you at disadvantage for?
Because of the thing. For 48
yes,
hours.
yes,
tremors.
That part, yes. So yes, correct. That would put you at normal.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack it with the Great Axe. And that's gonna hit, baby.
Yeah, it is. All right, go ahead and get that damage.
Let's go.
Savage attacker.
Yeah. Oof.
All right, we'll still take the 10.
Yeah.
So you get a solid slice into its abdomen, cutting deeply and cracking the stone of its body. It sounds pretty hefty of a hit. Sounds like it might be pretty fucked up. But unlike most spiders, it makes no sound in response to the pain.
Of course.
So anything else for your turn?
If I do action surge, can I get another attack in?
Yes, you can.
I will use action surge. Oh shoot. I forgot to refill it.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm just gonna attack again. Oh baby, let's go.
That'll do.
Oh.
Confident, surrounded by your allies, in the light of the day of dawn. You are not held back by your tremors, and you bring on the pain with this critical damage. And as you do, you strike it so viciously in the same spot that it causes the statue to splinter. The legs spreading out and the body collapsing it down. Very nice.
Yes.
And any movement for you to top it off?
I'll quickly turn and ask Einar if he's all right, and then as I'm doing that, we're not walking, but going towards Nandor to get in between him and the spider.
All right. And then we'll come to Kain.
Hello. All right. So I'm assuming that because my stunning strike and my flurry of blows is a bonus action, that I can do my dope monk fist regular attack and then a bonus attack. Is this correct?
So as a level 5, you can make 2 main action attacks with your dope monk fists, and then you can get 1 bonus action attack with another. And then with Flurry of Blows, you can get 1 more. So you can get a total of 4 bonus action attacks.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm beating
Or
this shit
4
out of this
attacks,
spider right here.
not bonus.
The spider gonna die. Okay, so
All right.
do my 2 dope monk fist attacks first.
Okay.
So regular roll.
Actually,
Oh.
because it's stunned, all of these are at advantage.
Yes. Yes. Even better.
Yeah,
All right. Advantage. Bam.
Yeah.
that'll hit. If you want, you can just roll me all 4 attacks.
Oh, I will.
If that's what you're gonna do, and
Sure.
then
There's another
that'll
one.
hit.
Those are the 2 dope monk fists. And then the Fury of Blows. I just go back
Yeah.
to dope monk fists and advantage.
Oh yeah.
That'll
And
hit.
advantage.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right. So, as
Call me
you
Bruce Lee, baby.
yeah, as you Wing Chun this thing in the face, I want you to roll me. It will be slash roll 4d6 plus 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4d6 plus 8 is your total amount of damage that you're doing right here.
How do I go there?
At the bottom of
Oh.
the thing at the very right, it says public roll.
Yes.
And then you're gonna click it, and then you're gonna type in /roll. And then what was it? 1d plus 8? Or 1d6 plus 8? Matt?
Oh, you put a space between the
forward,
/
yeah.
and the roll.
Well, I did, because I was typing it for him.
Oh, my bad.
So he knows.
Yeah.
No worries, I got you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the formula. You just
Cool.
remove the space
Cool.
in between the slash and roll.
Got it.
And that's how you
Okay.
are able to, do all of your different unique rolls.
I'm pressing enter. It's not working. Do I press this other thing? Something else?
Do you...
Oh, there we go.
There it
Yeah.
is.
That's a 23.
What the
Hell yeah!
I did
And with
the
that,
1-inch punch.
you carve into it so much that it actually cracks the face a bit, and then you just follow through and completely just destroy this thing's facial cavity, and the body just kind of doesn't even move from its perch as it collapses. And you are all out of combat.
Gosh, I didn't even have to do
What a
anything. That was great.
bitch.
Craig or Ron Eldith are just like, what's the... Okay.
Hey guys, what'd I miss? I was just playing with my knife over there.
As you step in, you look towards Einar, and you can see he's got blood pouring down his forearm and everything.
Hey, Einar, it looks like you got a little bit of wine all over. Oh, that's not wine, that's blood. Oh. Oh.
Yep. Nope. I'm good. I'd
good,
like to
bud?
find that bitch and kick the shit out of her now, if we could. I mean, I was perfectly content with letting her kick the shit out of him, but then she had to come after me. What a bitch.
She's made an enemy out of us.
I'm observing the silver. Yeah.
Hey, Nandor, what'd you find there?
Is that the artifact that I'm looking for?
Hey, Nandor. Hey, Nandor. Hey, Nandor. I think that's the thing that our guy's looking for. Hey, Nandor. Hey, Nandor.
I
Hey,
walk
Kain.
closer.
Kain, come here.
Nandor.
Hey, Nandor, roll me an Arcana. Hey, listen, hey. Fucking. So, kind of looking over it, you can see there is some writing in it in a similar language to what Kain had etched off of the door beforehand, that mix between Undercommon and Thieves' Cant. But you can't read it, and it rings a vague bell somewhere in the back of your mind of a spell you've heard about, but it just isn't coming to mind right now.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look at it. It's like, Einar, fucking toss it at him.
I look up and I'm like, huh? Ah! Fuck! What the fuck, dude?
Hey, can we get this man some heals, please? for his eye and his arm. For his arm and eye, please. We need him.
I say, "What the hell, Nandor?" and just walk away quickly because I'm worried that the damage the
I'm gonna walk
artifact that
over
I
here and I'm
possibly
gonna open
made.
the door.
There's fuck. There's
What is it?
I'm gonna pick it up and look at it.
Alright. If you want, you can make me a Arcana as well.
I know. What is that? Nani?
Oh yeah, he knows.
Alright.
He knows everything
alright.
about it. He knows its mom's name. He knows his dad's name.
He know the first kiss that it ever had, just all that.
So,
first
looking down at it,
I know what the
and
person who
look it up.
mined the metal for it was eating the morning they mined the metal for it.
His name was Gary. It was Tuesday.
It was a stormy Tuesday. His wife had just left him.
Oh man, it got dark.
Desperate times.
That was real
desperate
dark.
times.
Yeah.
But it is a fucking material base for a I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. Simulacrum.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Sounds good to me.
And you can read a little bit of like the word itself in that etching that is on there, but because you don't also read that thieves can't, you don't know the full text that is etched into the silver bar, but you gather that this is what it was for.
Well,
And you can definitely tell it's old metal from the Underdark in these one caves that no.
3,000 years ago, BC.
Einar,
it's
do you know what it is?
probably some sort of simulacrum, but the text is that weird language. Hey, Gregor, can you come here for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
So I don't know if they know this.
Also, Ramos, can you grab Nandor, punch him in the back of the head, and then drag him back in here?
Got
What do I
it.
see, Matt? What do I see?
You don't see shit. I'm coming for you. You don't see shit. It's a surprise
Hang on.
attack. I'm coming for him.
Get in here.
So, what you see as you open up the door, and a moment later you begin to hear the door opening behind you.
Strange. 26.
Right in the back of the head. He doesn't see me. It's at advantage.
You got
May
knocked
be
the
normal,
fuck out,
but-
man.
Yep. Knocked him out. He's
Fucking-
unconscious. Hold him back. Throw him over my shoulder and pull him back. Yep. He's back with us over here. And I give him to Ron. I say, Ron, hold on to him. Don't let him go.
Continue, Matt.
It is.
Get your ass down here. Get your ass
older
down here.
room. Unfortunately, you don't have the stunning strikes like Kain, so you can't one hit KO him.
It's in the back of the head. Just stunned him real quick. Just out. He wasn't
Nice little
expecting it.
donkey punch.
Fine. I'll punch the shit out of him, but yeah. I'm trying to knock him out. Thought a 26 would at least do it, but okay. Wait, that's perfect though. That is like that's a nat 20 plus 6 right there. That should knock him the fuck out.
Perfect.
That should knock him the fuck out. He should be out.
Well, with your 1 plus 3 strength, I don't think it matches his HP. Just saying. Just saying.
Wait.
Or even a
you take
D4
out-
plus strength.
Yeah, you gotta.
So even at
That's how it helps,
2d4 plus 3, I don't think it matches 37.
Mm,
Just
nope.
saying. But if you want to make that into a grapple check,
Okay.
So, and it is For you, a grapple at disadvantage because of your tremors, and for you, a normal Nandor. But as you step in,
Could be wait, because it's normal, because it's at advantage, because the disadvantage, so it equals out. Too bad.
Disadvantage.
Fuck. All right. So athletics,
because you got uncontrollable ticks. Athletics, and
yeah.
Nandor, acrobatics or athletics. As the two of you.
Yep. You're coming with me.
You walk in and you start to look around, and as you do, you feel the arms of Ramas up between your shoulder or under your arms, and pulling you back. But you manage to get a look at a not quite as ceremonial room, but there's some bits of armor and desks. A desk that is in here, but it is also covered in just these cobwebs all across it. And as you look at this, Ramos starts to pull you back.
Person on him.
You can't do shit. I just got you, bro. You got me. I got you. That's it. You're coming back. We're headed back. That's it. Done. Game.
Yes or no, Matt?
I got his hands and arms. Like, he can't do shit.
I'm going to go ahead and hand the silver thing over to Krager and point out the text on it and say, yeah, so you can see that weird language is on here again. Can you take a look, see if you can read it?
As you stare at it, you forget how to read. It's a damn shame. Now, you looking over it, it says Zorlin Simulacrum, Matron Contessa.
It says insert words here. That's what it says here.
Zorlin Simulacrum, Aegis Contessa.
It's that thing.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, Matt, what does that mean? Do I know what that means?
I'll say, like after saying all this and, kind of looking at Einar with your nat 20 earlier, you gather that the figure that you saw sitting in there was sort of like a living memory illusion of that matron of the house of Zolarin.
Okay, so that... I believe what this is may have been powering a living illusion of that woman that we saw. So this must be what was giving her that ability.
God, you are so smart. And I tap him on the cheek of the Minotaur skull.
Either that or it's just a piece of silver and I have no idea. I'm going to go with the latter.
Or that it
No, actually, you were 100% correct. And I take it back from him and I'm like, oh, really cool.
Are you gonna eat that?
It's metal. Ting, ting, ting. I knock it on the wall.
Yeah, but are you gonna eat it?
No.
You want to share it?
I mean...
All right, fine.
What?
You can keep it. Jeez, stingy ass.
I'm so confused right now. Anyway, is this what you're looking for, Kain?
I take it and I stare at it. But based off of what Matt said, I'm gonna go with no. Seems like that thing was just an illusion for the creation of the drow woman. Not exactly what I'm looking for.
There's another room over here. If you want to check this out.
As you're choking him out.
Handing that back, and Nandor, you're trying to get the right angle on his face, and he's used to your charm, so he's like ducking and dodging. And there's just this, like, it's like the old school Looney Tunes of cloud.
No, shut it. You're done.
I'm asking.
Well,
shut it. Nope.
As this happens, you are both attacked from above. as you are caught up fighting each other in the midst of this doorway. And from the ceiling comes down 2 spiders that were hidden amongst the roof that you didn't quite have enough time to see, Nandor, in the brief look of the room before you were grappled. And so they snuck down the sides of the rooms, and you both have this just moment of like looking past each other's shoulders at these mostly at these mostly white with like blue streaks and spots across them spiders that here let me go ahead and show
Good lord.
What the
that
hell?
come down and attack at each of y'all. So first one to Nandor,
Jesus.
and one towards Ramos.
All right.
Oh wait, I didn't do it at advantage. Hold on, sorry.
Oh god,
Oh,
I'm dead. That's game.
bruh,
Game over.
bruh.
Game.
So
Take a few
Nandor,
steps back, cuz.
you take 7 points of damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Wait, me or Nandor? I thought it was just me.
Me.
Nandor first. All right. Then you also take 15 points of poison damage as you feel.
You're the one doing it. You walked in there.
And for you, sir, sorry, fucking brain farts. All right. So you take 11 points from the piercing, and you succeed the saving throw. So you would take only 12 points of damage because it would be 8d8 on a critical. So.
Okay.
And with that,
Initiative.
we're gonna need some initiative. Round 2.
Just as a quick question, didn't Nandor still have mice on him?
I did.
That's disgusting, Nandor.
And I did that 20 on the
You have
roll.
no idea, Kain. But they're kind of like family now.
Oh shit, everybody's rolling that 20s over here. Okay. Goddamn.
So what do I do, Matt, for that?
Look at these badasses over here.
Roll me a d4, 3 and a 4. It
Nat
hits
20.
the rats instead. All right. So how much damage was that total?
Wait, how much was it? 15, 7, 22.
All right. Let me see. So they would. So, it would definitely tear through a few of the ones that are across your body, but luckily manages to avoid you. So,
I'm back at
all
37.
right. Yes.
Cool.
And then starting us off is Einar, top of the round, as you hear,
Einar!
in the other room.
Guys! Spiders in here!
Speeders!
The doors are open, right? Like nobody
Yes,
closed them
yeah.
yet. Right?
But you can see they're both kind of looking up, and you only saw like a brief glimpse of kind of the head of the bodies the spiders as it lunged at them. But they're kind of hanging from the ceiling and along the walls.
Okay. I am uttering a string of profanities as I walk my way in this direction. So I can see all the spiders from here? All those two
yes.
at least?
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to...
Bring on the pain.
The pain.
Oh, yeah.
When I cast Magic Missile in a 3rd level spell slot, I'm also going to use Twin Spell.
Okay.
Magic Missile doesn't allow Twin Spells? It must be incapable of targeting more than one creature.
Oh, okay.
Then scratch the Magic Missile.
For sure. Never was there.
Instead, I will use Firebolt. Firebolt.
Okay.
Still
And are we
going to
gonna be
twin it,
twinning-
but
Okay.
not using a higher level spell slot because I don't have to with that one. I don't think I even
For
have
sure.
the option to with that one.
So cantripping it in the face. I believe with the twin spell, you make an attack roll for each of them.
Yeah, buddy.
First one will definitely hit, and the second one will hit as well. So go ahead and roll me damage for each.
Get it.
So I just 2 balls of flame ignite in my hands. I'm like, this is really starting to piss me off here, guys. So I throw them out at both of the spiders. And
Oh, this is like nice.
It's like, fuck you after each one. Just fuck you, I'm tired of this shit.
Hell yeah. And anything else to top you off, Mr. Einar?
Can I cast the... So that was a cantrip, so can I use a bonus action to cast the 1st level spell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ramos looks hurt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
You can see this like blackish portion of skin on his back where he got bit. That is starting to swell up.
The fuck? Getting really pissed off at spiders.
I'll use Healing Word on Ramos then.
All
Thanks.
right. You could also cast that at a higher level if you wanted to. You just can't do, the cantrip or more than one spell level at a time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just keep it at level 1 for now.
Yeah, that's good.
Sounds good. All right, so 5 to Ramos, and then Kragor.
Now's my time to use my dagger.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
This.
Wait, well, it's not charged anymore, right? It's been over a minute, obviously. So
Well, you came in, steps and sift, kind of looted. I'd say you're at the very edge of your minute, because they pretty much went into that room directly after the combat, so you didn't stick around for very long.
all right, you're the boss.
Right back.
Let's do this. And okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go in full speed. I'm gonna be running. Are one of these spiders have one of them hasn't had an action yet, correct?
They both had a surprise round, so
Oh,
They haven't had an initial attack, just surprise.
would
Yeah.
my assassination
Since
skill
an-
work? Because it says that
Let me-
anyone that hasn't had a chance in combat yet.
Yeah, that hasn't taken a turning. Yeah, technically they have taken turns because they came in with a surprise. So
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna just.
sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna run in straight ahead for this guy right here. And well, actually, hold on. Let me see something.
Can you flank?
Yeah, that was good. I'm trying to see how much room I have here. Hold on. Where was I again? Was I thought I was right here, right? Or no, I was right
I
here.
believe so.
You're right there.
You were like here, right next to Kain.
Yeah, I know. I could have sworn Kain was on that side, but that's okay. Either way.
He has 30, right? You can
Yeah.
move right here. From where you were. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Does this put me in flanking, Matt?
Not yet, but if you use a bonus action to dash, you can get to right here and get the flanking.
That's what I'm gonna do. And
All right,
I'm going to use my dagger of venom on this guy right here.
sounds good. So go ahead and make me your attack roll with advantage.
Oof.
That's some haterade, man. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
So you come around, and as you spin to get the attack and try and slice a leg, you also spin in a little bit of this corpse that is all bound up right here, and you end up kind of like tripping over it a little bit, kicking out some of it, and you can see that there is a very much emancipated drow within here as well. But yeah. Anything else you want to do, Craigor?
Well, I've already used my bonus action, right? Do I have anything?
Correct. Yeah.
I
don't know if there's
could
any
I
other movement.
possibly, tripping, maybe finessingly, try to slip into the shadows?
He rolls into
mean,
the shadow. He rolls into it.
The room is pretty well lit by dawn at the moment, so there's not much shadow being spread around right now, unfortunately.
Nandor, push your sword away.
But there's a little, right?
Maybe
you're
from like
saying there's a
gnome
chance.
size.
Saying there's a chance.
Nah, all right.
Fucking
Nah.
shrinks down.
I'm good.
You're
Matt.
saying there's a
Let me
chance.
know how good is your contortion?
Can I roll for contortion?
Well, you see, I travel with the circus, but
But I was the bearded lady.
Yeah, I traveled with the circus, but it had nothing to do with contortion.
Well, after you, Craigor, it does come to Ront. Ramos, what would you like Mr. Ront to do?
He's gonna say, "Oh, somebody else," and then run that way and try to get an attack in. Oh, nope, not that guy. Or, okay, so that. Bam. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that technically where Spider is, or do I have to like move up?
Yeah, you can't have the same space.
Okay, so yeah, he's
moving
gonna-
over there would get an attack of opportunity from this spider.
All right. I'll give it that. All right.
All right.
Fuck.
All right. I'm gonna need Ront to make me a Constitution save.
He's good.
All right. So he takes half of that. So 9 and 8. So 17 points of damage total.
Oh, he's already out. How does he only have 15?
Because I haven't been sharing the experience with the NPCs. So,
Oh my god.
but that would lower y'all's experience pool.
Oh, he's okay. He's out. So.
So
God.
he runs by, and as he goes, he tries to dodge past the other spider, but it reaches out, catching him in the shoulder, and there's this pulse, and he takes another step, and then the eyes roll back, and he falls forward into the webbing. All right, Kain.
Well. So I'm gonna. I measured before, and I think I see this spider, so I'm gonna run over here if that's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I undo the?
So if you in the top left click the square instead of the ruler.
Got it.
Yeah.
Bam, running over here. Now I'm gonna do the old patented Bruce Lee 4-strike combo. Take
All
care of this
right.
guy right over here. Couple of dope monk fists real quick. There's no advantage or anything, I'm assuming.
Not from this angle now.
Okay. Bam. Shoot.
13 just hits.
Oh, nice. Bam, another one. Nat
Yeah.
20, baby.
Almost nat 20.
Almost. And
2
then,
more attacks for your flurry.
hell yes. Bam.
Hits.
That'll hit.
Bam.
Let's go.
All right. So 4d6 plus 8 as you Wing Chun into
Hell
the
yeah,
side
baby.
of this thing.
Hell yeah, baby.
Connor, you all right over there?
Like water.
I am amazed, man. Kain
We
Highwind.
like water.
Just hey, you're not acknowledging.
No.
Letting it play. Letting it play.
Now, Bruce.
King Highwind.
Now, when you say the patented Bruce Lee 4-shot, whatever you did say, that was patented
Yeah.
by Kain Highwind first, correct?
Yes, of course. He made it popular, but I did it first.
You're his
Kane's other
Just
name is Ip Man. If you
There we
didn't know.
That's with the I, and then I just put a P in there. It all works out, guys. It all works out. Don't question it.
Never do.
All right, Kane. So
Don't
if you want to
poke.
roll me 4d6 plus 8 for your damage.
You
Yes,
know
I
how
will.
legends get passed. You know, at first it was Kain Highwind, and then it turns into Ip Man. It's just
It's because, after he gets strikes into people, all they're left saying is it, because they get a speech
Ip,
impediment.
ip, ip,
It gets lost in translation from generation to generation too.
It's very true. I am a legend.
All right, so with that, you just lay into the side of this thing, and you
No kidneys left.
partially through your fucking strikes, you're starting to get this greenish ichor of its blood all over your hands, and you're just like bam, 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 a little bit more, and it just kind of like stutters, then drops to the side. And anything else for you?
I turn to Nandor, and I just look at him like, "You're welcome."
I'm so no.
And
He's
then
over here running
Ramus.
around. Causing troubles. Ramus is fighting him. Nandor, I don't know what he's doing, man. I got beef with Nandor now.
I'm about to do it. Man,
it was
I'm about
only
to do
it was
it.
only a matter of time, Kain.
I will accidentally swing the wrong way and knock him out. Or if I roll a nat 1, we'll see what happens. I am close to him.
But yes, I end my turns.
All right. Ramos, comes to you then.
I'm gonna be pissed off that my boy Ront is just over there. I'm gonna use my fucking rage. And just go full berserk on this spider and try to destroy it all together. With my great axe. At disadvantage?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, didn't work.
So you swing out and you just slice into the ground next to it as it goes by. And, you can just have that moment where you just keep swinging, even if you're not hitting, just caught in the rage and anger at your body and at what's happening to Ront. Then, any other movement or anything else for you, Ramos?
I will disengage. After
You use your action to attack, so you cannot disengage.
Alright, can I move?
Yeah.
Alright, I will move
Isn't there webs in the way?
The webs aren't in the way. They just cause a little bit of difficult terrain across them, so it's double movement. But still easy enough to get to over there. But getting over there does get an attack of opportunity from this spider as you leave its attack range.
Okay.
All right. So it reaches out for a bite.
Fuck, that's gonna hit.
All right. Dealing 6 points of piercing, and I need a constitution. And another 9 points of poison. So a total of 15 points damage. Actually, the 6, because you're raging now, would be reduced to 3. So it's only 12 points of damage total.
23 out of 42. Okay. Cool.
All right. So after you is the spider itself. It is going to step forward and actually, no, I lied. It's not going to do that. It is going to reach down and kind of look down at Ront
No, the fuck
and
it's not.
try to grab its
No.
leg.
Fuck, it's not.
And he is going to then drag Ront's body up the wall as it tries to pull back and climb back up towards the ceiling.
Can I do something to like stop him?
Fortunately, you had to use your action and all. So, Nandor, comes to you.
Bonus action healing word on Ron.
All right. Einar, it was in your attack range if you wanted to get an attack of opportunity against it, but it does have +2 to its AC for kind of being around that corner of the door frame. And we'll want to get 6.
He's alive.
And 13 hits.
No, it doesn't because it has +2 to its AC, right?
Correct. Yes. Thank you. I was just looking at the initial number. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. So you try to get around, but just having to lean out that corner just gives that extra enough time for it to skirt past. And so yeah, Nandor, you healing worded. Ront kind of gives a what the? As he's now kind of hanging upside down, foot in the mouth of this thing.
Alright.
Right. First one hits. Second one
Yeah, yeah.
hits. Third one hits easily. So go ahead then and roll me 3d6 for the damage, and it now must make a con save, which it fails. Nice. So now the speed is halved, and it has disadvantage on dex saves and can't use reactions. And it can only take an action or a bonus action. All right.
Cool.
So then, after that, it comes to Eldith.
She's short, it's up the wall, she's not gonna be able to do anything.
She can shoot
That
it.
sounds about right.
I have a crossbow.
She can yell at it.
I thought she has a. She doesn't have a crossbow?
No.
Oh, shit.
She's gonna come inside, look up, and be like, no. Walk back out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. So, as Eldith nopes out of there, Einar, top of the round, comes to you.
Yuki. I step into the room And I'm going to... First off, I'm going to drop my light crossbow and be like, Aldith?
Oh, you got it, honey.
And then I'm going to hit it with... Yeah, I'll use a magic missile on it.
All right.
I will cast that at first level. Just gonna do a normal spell on it.
Alrighty. 3d4 plus 3 then.
It only does the one. Okay.
Yeah, because it just in case like you're shooting at multiple enemies and things like that, so it only does them one at a time.
There's the other two for you.
All right. So total of 9 points of damage as the missiles streak out, striking against it multiple times, and you can see it recoiling. Very unhappy about this. Kregor, comes to you then.
Okay. Very simple. You know, Kregor likes to keep it simple, guys. You already know. All right. We're gonna go over there and sweep the leg. No, I'm just kidding.
Take the leg. Sweep the leg.
I'm gonna try to.
It is about 10 feet up on the
You do
ceiling.
it. You take the shadows.
Yeah. Run up the wall, sweep the leg. It's a classic Kregor move.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. What I'm gonna do, it's gonna be kind of tricky, and you guys are gonna look at me kind of funny, but I'm going to get a little closer first of all. Just about right here. And I'm gonna throw one of my not my dagger venom, but my other dagger directly at its abdomen. See what kind of damage I can do. And then after that, I'm also can I do my crossbow too or no? My small.
It would be one or the other.
Oh damn. Well.
Oh wait, do you have a hand crossbow or a light
Yeah, I've got a hand crossbow. Yeah, I do. I have a hand crossbow.
Let me double check.
Can I put the dagger in the crossbow?
Fire the dagger. Seen it done.
I'd say you can because they're both light weapons. So yeah, definitely
Okay.
doing that.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna throw it.
That'll hit.
Yeah,
and
buddy.
you can add sneak attack to this because Ront is now conscious. So
What was the sneak attack again?
I believe for you it's a 3d6 now. All right. So with that, you actually
Bring
don't
it back.
even need the crossbow, as you just kind of look it up there and you do the whole like home run point, flip the dagger, and just straight into the face, and it kind of as it drops, Ront, who kind of hits the ground, and then it falls on top of him as well. And he's just like, I don't like this place.
So so it's now on the ground. Is it upside down or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good.
It is.
Good.
It is fully dead, upside down.
Oh,
legs
it's dead.
curling in.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, they are now both sufficiently slain and moited. As you all stand in the remains of the room.
Okay. Anybody else opens a fucking door in this goddamn place, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you. I'll do it.
Well said, Einar. Well said.
Nandor, no more opening doors.
Nandor, I'm right next to you. I'm looking directly at your face, Nandor. Nandor, no door.
Punch him.
Okay.
Punch him. It's the only way. He's gonna do it.
Nandor, none door for you.
And I'm just gonna like step off to the side and just like take a seat and start
Gonna
like
walk out here.
binding up
Kinda
my
stand
arm.
No. Ron is at the door and I'm at the other door. There's no way for you to exit. You
I
are
already
staying.
did. I already did. I already
You
did.
can't do
I already
that.
did.
You literally saw Ron in the way of the door. There's no way.
And
Get your ass back here. Don't let
Judges?
Matt. Don't let him
Judges,
out. Matt, don't let him out. No, don't let him out.
there's a big ogre in his way. Judges?
There's literally a giant person in the way of the door. There's no way he's getting out.
This man's the size of the door. Judges?
I don't know.
Let's leave
My
it to
only
the chat.
comment would be it is a double door and he's not that wide.
Told you should have punched him.
So as Nandor steps out for a smoke break with Dawn, and Einar takes a seat on the most comfortable webbings that he can find, we're going to take a break as well, as we're about halfway through. So, thank you all joining. I'm going to pass it over to our host.
Okay.
Give our little sign off.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. We'll be back. What did we say? 10 minutes? 10-minute break? 5-minute break?
10 minutes.
Okay. We'll do 10-minute break. Be back. 21 after, 20 after, we'll say. All right, guys. We'll be back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be back for more Heathens and Heroes.
11-11, make a wish.
Woo!
Hello, everybody. We are back for some more Heathens and Heroes action. Matt, go ahead and take it away.
So, where we left off is our party is relaxing as best as they can amidst the corpses of these spiders here. Are we, as we are all kind of taking a moment to breathe and relax and recover the wounds, are we settling for a short rest?
I believe that'd be great. Yeah.
That would be my preference, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to regain my key.
All right. On your character sheets, and this is mainly for you, Kain. If you go up to the top where it says hit dice and hit short rest, it should tell you what all you restore and give it to you.
So while we're taking a short rest, how long is it? So we're saying it's just about an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. So while this 1 hour is passing, Gregor is coming to terms with meditation. He didn't know about it really his whole life, and he didn't realize that every time he did this, he was going into a deeper trance, and he's starting to realize that, wow, this is really clearing a lot of things in my mind, and kind of feels a little smarter for it too. Now, it hasn't been a full 4 hours, which would count as a long rest, but he is feeling a little bit, a little better about himself.
Oh yeah, nice. Getting in touch with the roots. So, as y'all rest, meditate, heal up as best as you can, Nandor, you are nice and out, taking a moment to yourself as well. And as you kind of step back out onto the bridge, are you kind of just like leaning against the door, having a moment to breathe and like smoke break without the smokes?
Okay.
I'm asking, is that what you are? Is what Nandor's doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So as you kind of step there and have a moment to lean back and breathe, you hear the faint voice of Dawn come through. What's going on, Nandor?
Just thinking, Don.
Tell her how you really feel.
That's about it.
There's more. Dig deep.
Nah, he's in his own head because some shit happened. It's like I'm gonna ask her. It's like, what do you think is beneath us? Do I see anything with the light?
You look down and over, and there is not. There's nothing that you see in terms of lighting. And there's a brief pause from Dawn before you hear her come back. The extent of my range goes just about to the bottom, where I feel nothing but hard surface.
Okay. Well, we could go down there.
Well, if you want to climb, I suppose you could. It might take a while.
Or I could jump.
Nandor,
No,
I did not
no.
go to spend my time with you. To lose you already.
I'll be fine. I will survive the fall. Trust me.
Well, if you honestly think you could survive, you could. But what about the others?
They clearly seem to be doing fine without me.
Oh, I don't know. They always act fine and they can fight some things for sure. But they are a rebel bunch. And I think more than anything else, right now you need them. If you want to be lost in the darkness out here, all on your own, well, then you could jump. And I suppose I would be with you. But I can only do so much.
Or we could just find a way out of here.
Uh, well, isn't that what y'all were trying to do?
Well, they're helping out Kain, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
It's true. It's true. The future is always unknown, whether we go down or we stay up here. I think from what we have seen and what's breaching and coming into this place, going on our own will be even more dangerous. And everywhere you take me increases our chances to be seen. But whatever you do, I will be by you. More than anything, I do not think you should be alone.
What would Nandor do? What would he do? Especially in the state of mind that he is in currently.
What's the time frame that this is all happening in? Like, is it about like 5 minutes, 10 minutes long since he's gone? I'm just curious.
Probably at this point it'd probably be about 10 minutes getting to.
Okay. Because I'd be wondering where he is at this time. And I'd want to, like, find him.
I'm already one step ahead of you.
Nice. Because I don't know this group, so I'd feel weird personally as, like, my character if somebody from the party just bounced straight up after this situation. I'd be like, where the hell is this guy? Where's your man's at? So I'd be like, should we go look for him? What's going on?
So
Where's he at?
as you kind of like come out of your meditation just to get a state of the room,
Mhm.
you can see that most of the others, I imagine Gregor, you're still actually chilling in here with them, right?
I'm kind of just walking around, looking around
Okay.
at everything.
Okay. Then if you want, you can roll me an investigation or perception.
Yeah,
as you
actually,
kind of
while
look
while
into
I'm looking around, I don't know why I decided to do this, but one of the corpses that are wrapped in the web, I'm just kind of cut up in the webs and see what I can find in it.
it. All right. So as you start to cut through the webs, you see kind of Ramos walk behind you and out and kind
I've
of
already
looking
walked out.
around. I know
I've already
I'm
walked out.
covering that. I'm
Ah,
covering that.
Appreciate you.
I got you. And he kind of walks out, and Ramos, you take a look around the room that you would first pass through, and you don't see Nandor at first, but you do see the faint outline of light from dawn through the seams of the door at the front. And a moment later, you, Kain, kind of pick up your head, look around, and you see Ramos and Nandor missing. So you kind of tilt your head over and look in the previous room just as Ramos, you're getting to the door and everything as well. So are you opening the door or just kind of staying on the other
I'll
side
lock
of
the
it?
door from the outside.
You can't. You're at the bridge. You don't even know I'm there. You're in your little contemplating mode. You go be emo over there for a second.
Outdoor.
So Ramos, what are you doing?
I'm staying by the door, watching over, making sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
You
Okay,
can't
so you're
see-
like
you can't see
cracking
through
the door. Are you cracking
Like
the door?
the cracking of the door is like just enough to
Alright.
where I can see him
Make
on the
me
ledge.
a stealth, Ramos.
I'm stealthy as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Nandor, you're still you're a little contemplative right now, so I'm just gonna do this for the moment.
I've been hanging with Kramer a
but-
lot, so
So you don't notice just the faint bit of crack, that is in the door that he pulls as he's just ekes an eye out. And Kain, as you step into the room, you can see Ramos with his back to one wall, just looking out the door, kind of having it cracked open just enough to keep an eye out of it.
I asked Ramos, what's he doing over there? Because I have no idea what the party dynamics are. I don't know why
Okay.
he's on the bridge.
Okay.
Ramos,
gonna
what's
start-
he doing?
I'm going to start walking over here. Do y'all
that's
do
a
anything?
that was a long way. That was a long
Lord,
way
that
to
was
walk,
different.
homie.
Do y'all do anything? Yes or no?
I'm still stealth, but like I try to get as close as I can without him noticing me.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know why. I wouldn't know why Ramos is being so secretive. So I kind of would just like. I feel like I would just kind of like open that door and be like, Nandor, we're having a team meeting. You want to come over here or not? Come over here, please.
I'm going to close this door over here and tell him it's like, no, I'm just keeping an eye out. Y'all do what you do.
Don't believe him. Don't believe him.
Don't believe him. Do we need to go get him?
We need to keep an eye on him.
Just an eye.
What do I do?
I don't know. What do you do?
You close the door.
Deception? Yes. No. Maybe.
So in this case, it would be a deception, yes. And y'all would roll me an insight.
My insight? Okay. Perfect.
Nope.
Proficient in insight, baby.
Not tonight, baby.
Shit.
Kane's like, all right.
Kane's good. Kane's good. He's like, yeah, we're totally fine. No
Shit.
worries.
Of all the times to fail.
right. So yeah, exactly what happened. You're like, oh yeah, that sounds normal, and then you look at Ramos, and Ramos is like, don't believe him. You
That's
can't.
okay, it
you
works.
can-
I don't know if you guys.
There's a certain calmness and blankness to Nandor's expression as he's kind of talking to y'all and doing what he does that just kind of puts you off a little bit, Ramos.
I've seen this before. I know his ways. He's acting sus.
All right. Well,
I raise a sword and be like, I am the imposter! And then I slice a bridge.
I fucking knew it.
bro, imagine. All right. Well, I'm gonna let him just keep an eye on his friend because, like, I mean, he's not technically my friend. I don't know him. I don't know him like that.
Cade,
Yeah.
I think the others could use you right now. Go,
Yeah,
go
I'm
please,
out.
go check them out.
I'm
Check
out.
them
I tried. You know, it is what it is. Laters. I got my own things to worry about.
I've put up my weapons, put everything up, and I'm just slowly, just ever so slowly walking towards off the bridge. Trying to get a conversation. Like,
So that's between y'all then.
hey man, there's a lot of stuff back here. You sure you don't want to loot anything? I know you like to
I
take
got
things
everything I
from
need.
groups. You sure? There's a lot of cool stuff, shiny stuff that you usually like to pick up.
Nah, I'm fine.
All right, you doing all right? You didn't get any attacks
Fine.
up from the spiders? You sure?
I'm
You
fine.
look bad, man. I'm gonna just check you out and make sure you know, because I got stung on the back, so I just got to make sure you're okay. For
I haven't been
health
touched for
reasons.
traumas.
I didn't know that. You could have been, heat of battle. I was over here looking at the left. You're over there on the right. So I'm just gonna check, man. Just make sure that you're okay. So you're looking good. You all right, man? You doing okay? What's going on? Keeping an eye out? Huh? Keeping an eye out? Is that what you're doing? 'Cause that door seems kind of fucking closed.
Mm-hmm.
All the way closed.
Mm-hmm.
How can you keep an eye out when it's all the way closed, huh? What's going on?
Nothing.
Let's talk about this, bud. What's going on, huh?
Nothing's happening.
The group's all the way back there, man. We're over here. We're all by our lonesome. What's going on? You okay?
Yep, everything's fine.
Everything doesn't seem fine. You look a little different. More than your other different ways that you've always acted, but this is just a little more different. What's going on? Because if you haven't fucking noticed, I have a tick. So, what do you have?
Oh, I
going
didn't notice.
Oh man, I got a little tick here going on. I don't know if you saw that. It's kind of blatant and obvious. Anyway, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
You got something going on, buddy.
Mm-mm.
You and I both were
Please
hit.
fucking move us from here. Oh my
Nope.
god.
Nope. This is it. This is where we're at.
This is where this is gonna be.
We're
This
at.
is what this episode is.
This is what it is right here.
Hey, Ramis! Ramis!
Nah. Hey.
Ramis, is
Craig,
Nandor okay?
Craigor, you know what we could use right now?
What?
Some Ripple Bark waffles, buddy. Go make some Ripple Bark waffles for everyone.
You got it, boss!
See, he's going to make some waffles for everyone. He's doing everyone a favor. So let's just stay out here. Let's just talk. What's going on?
Hey, Ramis?
Yeah, buddy.
Does Nandor want some
Yes,
pancakes?
Yes. We
No,
both want
I
some.
don't.
We both want
I
some.
don't.
Go make some for the both of us. We're
I'm
really
gonna talk to Don and tell
Okay.
her to tell
cool.
Craigor no.
No. The more he makes, the more he's over there, the less time he's over here with us. He's busy. Keep him busy.
You don't know that I'm talking to fucking Don.
Hey, Ramis?
I saw your shaking face. Like, trust me, I have a plan. This is a plan. Yeah, buddy.
Ramis,
Yeah, buddy.
how many do you want?
I want a whole stack, as much as you can. And so does Nandor here. He said he was really, really hungry after the spider fight.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, bud. Really appreciate it.
So, as you step forward and everything, and kind of get to the other side of that door for the moment, just kind of escaping Ramos just for a moment. That's why I said a moment. Comate. Nindor, you hear the sounds of dawn once more as she goes into your mind, and you hear her say, Nandor, do you still want to travel with them? Do you want to be you again?
Do I want to be myself again?
Aye, the first one that I met. The one that I know is there. Don't forget, I've seen the inside of your mind. Thanks to you, I know what plagues beneath the waves.
Yes, but not at the cost of you.
That is my choice to make. As I would rather not you be lost to this darkness. I've had hundreds of years to lay and to waste away in the confines of this deep dark.
Oh, Lord.
And a moment later, Ramas, you hear in your mind as you're like about to, press open the doors and try and get back to Nandor, of the voice of Dawn as she calls out to you and just says, give me a moment with him.
Do what you can, please.
Of
I'll
course.
hang back.
And then once more, you hear, Nando, sit. Sit and clear your mind. We have had some nice travels together, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Do not worry. The time that I have spent here with you and your fellows has been some of the most amusing and interesting times since my time here in the Underdark. And you have so much more ahead of you. And we have shared the same dream space. No matter what happens here, there will always be a piece of me that carries with you.
Hang on, let me switch off the battle music real quick for myself.
Alright, I didn't even realize I had that here. Let me... Boop!
And do something ominous.
There you go. Nice and proper music.
I sit down, avatar style. And I attempt to clear my mind. So, yeah.
You take a seat, and it kind of takes a few minutes of shifting here and there, just giving yourself reasons to not completely settle. But eventually, you find a place to rest as best as you can. You stare down at the gold and silver handle that you have found just in a box, an invisible box, in the weirdest of places, with a holy man that has also been lost to the darkness of this place. And you stare into it, into the bright red ruby pommel, and as you do, you can feel the bright and intense heat that radiates from dawn. But it's not across your skin, but it's more of an interior fire that just builds through your hands and up your body. And as it does, you can hear the faint voice of Dawn as she comes through and just says, "It'll be okay. Nandor, Ravendor. Remember me as the light in the dark, and I will wait for you as the next dawn." As she says that, you feel this intense heat sear through your body, through your mind, through every piece of you. Your hands clench in response across the hilt, and even though Ramos, you are on the other side of the door, you see this almost blinding flash of light cutting through the seams of the stone in the doorway, and even just from those little glares, you have to cover your eyes from the intensity of it. And a moment later,
Yell or something?
huh?
Would I yell or something? Or
It's like you're ascending. You're just like
So,
enveloped.
if you want to release a bellow, you definitely may.
no,
But
screaming, I don't want to yell.
most of it definitely like feels interior. So it, even if there is yelling, it more feels like it's just that mind's eye yell, happening all inside your head, just as it all seems to be more than it possibly could be for the moment. And a moment later, you lean slightly to the side, and Ramos, you just hear the faint thump of his body as he kind of slumps over. And for the moment, you are unconscious, Nandor.
Metal.
But the last thing you see on the blank slate of your eyelids is the visage of a woman, silhouetted, tall, broad of shoulders, with these silver gold wings behind her. And you see long hair in the back, but almost like a wide mohawk across the top. And she starts to turn in your direction as you, like headlights, her eyes just glimmer outward. You think you see a smile before a comfortable darkness envelops you. And as you bust in Ramos to check on him, you can see...
Just knocked on the head. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway.
The door accidentally pushes him off the bridge. Oh, God.
Oh,
I didn't roll any ones for this shit. Nope, it didn't happen.
roll it off with the door.
You open the door and you look down and you can see Ramos laid out across the ground. And you can see that in his hand, or across his hands, there are what looks to be small gold shards that have splintered and embedded themselves past his gloves and into a little bit of the skin, causing a little bit of blood to pool kind of up to the wrists. And as you kind of roll him over and look at him, you can see in his right palm there is a bright red ruby gem that is there.
Oh fuck!
I'm going to go to him. I'm going to pick up Dawn and say, thank you.
There is no Dawn.
Oh.
Fuck!
You see no remains of the sword itself.
No shit. So I can't say anything to Dawn, like, thanks. And then put it back. Okay. I'm just gonna grab Nandor and make sure he's in my arms, make sure nothing bad happens to him, and I'm gonna run him back to everyone. And then I'm gonna call out, Kain! Einar! Get over here fast! As we run into over here. And then I'm gonna tell Kain, I found your fucking stone! Einar, get in here! Need some help! He's down!
Are you dead?
But I get up and start heading that way. Like, what happened? What? Oh.
I mean, you found my stone.
It's in his hand. Something happened. It was behind a door.
Behind a door?
I don't know what the fuck
I'm
happened.
very confused. But okay, let's just calm down
Dawn
and
is
let's
gone.
try and figure out
His
what's going on.
sword is gone. Check his hands. Check his hands. They weren't there before. He needs our help. We need to get him back. Somebody do something. Take your fucking stone.
So
Take the
as you
stone,
go
look,
forward, you take off his gloves real quick to get a better look at his hands, and you can see like the golden shards that are kind of just shattered of different sizes that are kind of embedded up his hands and slightly up the wrists. And as you turn over one hand, you can see this red ruby gem that is embedded into it as well. And looking over it, Kain, it definitely looks like some sort of stone of power or import. The one you're looking for is a deep purple and about the size of your forearm. So you have a moment where like, okay, it's at least not that, but I have no idea what this is.
Ramos, this is not my stone. My stone is a deep purple, not a red. And I hand it back to him.
I take it and I put it on Nandor.
It's embedded
It's in the hand.
into his
In his
hand.
hand.
Oh, I thought he gave it to me. My bad.
You gotta move the hand towards you to get a look at it.
I was like, nah, fam, that ain't me.
I was like, cut it out.
This ain't
We're
it,
cutting
G.
it out. We're
Ain't
cutting it
it.
out.
Got the wrong guy.
Fuck, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
All
Can we help?
right.
Bring him back.
Calm down. Calm down. All right, take a breath, deep and long, and calm down.
I'm fucking taking over here. I
While
can't help
I'm
it.
saying all of that, Matt, is there anything I can roll for, like Arcana or anything like that?
Starters, roll me a medicine. Just kind of looking over Nandor himself to make sure Nandor's okay before you get down to the thing.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
He's got a pulse. He's got a pulse. You know that much.
While this is happening, I'm gonna say I wasn't in here. I was in the other room, and I come through the door with a makeshift apron out of spider webs with waffles in my hands. And I'm like, "Hey guys, I got waffles!" Oh, God!
Not now.
I drop my waffles and I run over to Nandor. I say, "Nandor,
You damn goof.
Nandor, speak to me. What happened? What did you do, Ramos?
I didn't do shit.
Kain? I should have known it was
Yeah,
you.
I was here the whole time.
I know you finally did it, didn't you? You
That's
finally
fine.
did it.
You gotta remember, we didn't see anything. Everything that happened was between you and the spirit.
You've seen the gem.
We haven't seen. Yeah, we just saw the gem in your hand that approach at it already.
the gem, man.
So, Krager, everything's gonna be fine. He's alive. He's going to be okay.
How do you know he's
I need
alive?
everybody to just shut the fuck up and get the fuck out, except for Ramos and me and Nandor's unconscious body.
Okay, and I kind of look at Einor, kind of upset that he yelled at me. I just kind of kick Nandor just a little bit.
Wake up! Wake up!
Well then, I'm just gonna
I
go
Then I
to the
walk
other
away.
room.
I need just a little bit of quiet.
Say
Throws
it,
my
say
body
it,
up on the
don't spray it.
carpet.
Around this area then. La di da di da.
Okay, so medicine check, success, perfect. What's next?
So trying to sort of discern what happened to his hands and what's up with that gem, go ahead and roll me an Arcana. And as the other two of you, Kain and Kregor, walk out, Eldith and Ront are kind of looking in curiously, and Eldith kind of looks up at y'all and is like, "What the fuck is going on over here?"
Hold on.
Holding.
Man, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that to happen.
God, that's on saving throw. I will eventually remember that that's on saving throws and attack rolls only. I swear. Okay, we're good.
All right. So you're looking over it, and you kind of inspect around him as Ramos mentions that Dawn is nowhere to be seen either, and things like that. And as you're kind of looking over the body and his hands, you definitely can note that parts of it are very much like shards of like a sword hilt. You can see that little bit of a larger shard on his wrist that almost looks like the handle of the blade he used to carry and everything. And you knew it was some sort of sentient blade as you'd heard it before once or twice, but you're not entirely sure kind of what this is.
All right. I can't be certain of this yet till I have more time to study this and try and figure things out, but my guess is that some reason and some way the intelligent sword that he carried with him, the one that shed light like a sun and all of that fun stuff and chatted to us in our brains, has fused with him. Kind of messily, because I don't think these little shard parts were supposed to happen. And I'd pick one out of his skin and I look it over. I'm like, but the gold, I mean, pocket.
So as you pick one out, Nandor, you scream.
Ah!
God damn it!
All
You're
right.
alive!
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but it's a good reaction. It's a good reaction. I mean, it's the worst possible reaction for him to have, but it's good in that he's reacting to something.
I'm trying to I'm holding his head, trying to make sure that he's all right. Are you all right, Nandor? Talk to me. Talk to me. Trying to shake his body. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Am I still out? Besides with the pain.
For the moment, yes. Yeah.
I-
And go for it, Crickle.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I scream from the other room. You're hurting him, you monsters!
He's fine. He's not fine.
Okay. So my guess is that all of these shards are probably going to go the rest of the way in. So for the time being, we should probably just plan on staying here until he wakes up. And we should do our best to prevent any of this from getting knocked out, pulled out, any of that kind of stuff.
Okay. Can you make a fire?
I can burn things, yes.
Is there any wood that we can put together and make a shitty fire that he can like throw fireballs at?
Well, you're on a nice carpet. There's a carpet in the other room as well as a desk. There's some bodies.
All right, I'm gonna grab some bodies. I'm gonna take my axe to the fucking table, break it down, get some of this carpet, and I'm gonna tell Einar, shoot fire on the carpet, get it going, please.
I'm gonna move Nandor's body first.
Well, that was okay. That I thought that was a given. My bad. I thought that was a given.
Now, I'm just saying it because I know what would happen is I'd be like, all right, I shoot fire at the carpet. And then Matt would be like, Nandor catches on fire.
What are you talking about?
That innocent
face.
expression. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'll move Nandor off of the rug, then get all of the stuff that Ramos has set up, and we'll start a fire. And I'm also going to go and tell the others. So I walk into the other room here.
And Eldith is just kind of immediately, so what happened? Is he okay? Is he going to live? I really hope he lives.
Yeah, yep. He's okay. I'm pretty sure. I can't be certain. But what it seems to be is that the blade that was like smart and talked in people's heads and stuff like that is now fusing with his body.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, we don't kink shame usually, right? Like, you know, if that's what you want, that's
Oh, wait,
what
that's
you
a
want.
kink now? Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, I just, you know, I don't know why he did it or why she did it or what, you know, it's just a thing. So we're just going to let it be. But I think we should probably just keep him still, try to avoid anybody taking any of the shards out of his skin for the time being. Most importantly, probably just let the shards go the rest of the way in, though I'm not certain that's going to happen, but we'll find out. So we're going to rest. We're going to rest longer than we had originally planned.
Okay, you guys get a long rest. I'll stay here with him. I'll call you if anything happens.
Okay.
But are you setting fire? Never mind.
I mean,
I'm knocked out.
I could put a protective shell around his body so that nobody can touch it.
Go for it. Do it.
Okay. Just not paid enough for this shit.
I'll give you some gold, damn it. Just do it.
Yeah, so I'll sit down with my ritual book and cast Tiny Hut.
All right.
I'll go over to him and I will tell him quietly, when we get back to my land, you can have the finest barrel of whiskey. Straight for the king and only the king himself.
That I will hold you to.
Do what you can.
I say without looking up from the book.
All right. So,
You have my word.
So a few minutes pass, and you cast up the tiny hut with a nice little fire starting nearby as well to keep a good warmth in the cavern for y'all. A few of the bodies that Kregor had gone through and ripped out of their, casks of web one was a drow that looked like it had been partially sucked dry and eaten, and the other was a darrow that looked like a little bit more of a fresher kill, and he, didn't have anything of interest on him. Looked like some sort of scavenger that was just wrapped up, but they make good kindling as well as the fire, and you all get down to begin to rest, take a proper rest, and go for it.
No, I'm okay.
All right.
Before I go to bed, I'll go
Alright.
and get a waffle.
From the little pile where they were left forgotten after the trauma on the ground.
Gregor, these are delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome. I made them with love and actual tears.
That's how they're so moist. Thank you.
It's the Kragor secret. Little did you guys know that I always cry in my waffles because of Nandor.
Will I remember that?
No.
Even in the conscience.
Just for some reason, as Nandor's laying there, he kind of smiles.
He's like, does that one eye open, like off the side, like, and then goes back.
So I'm also going to throw up an unseen servant off of a ritual.
Okay.
And I don't know how long unseen servant lasts. Is it just
An hour?
until whenever? It doesn't have a duration on it.
Maybe. There it is. That.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Now it's 1 hour.
Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, and so every now and again, this just like things in the other room will just move and come back out and go into the hut and then go back out and like. So like I get
Like
a
a
couple
dog.
waffles. Yeah. A couple waffles just come up off the pile and just float into the hut.
Good boy.
And so Romos, you said you were staying awake, yeah? For the night. Then for the rest of y'all, anything y'all would like to do before you take this rest?
Can I say, instead of actually doing a full rest, I am going to actually try my meditation for full this time for 4 hours and get a full rest off that 4 hours, and then maybe wake up in the middle of the night and check up on Ramis.
All right. And Kain, anything for you before you kind of turn in as they recover?
Seeing this like table over here with some, I don't know what it's for. Also, these guys are like just statues or something. Like while all this is going on and they're taking care of, Nandor and his situation, I want to like kind of just explore and just really understand if this area or maybe even this area, if I'm allowed in to this general area.
Most definitely.
See what's going on. Like I kind of
Alright.
want to just I have nothing to do, you know what I mean? Like they're doing it what they need to be doing, so I just want to walk around and just observe and take it in, I guess. And,
Okay, give me a investigation as you kind of spend the evening before you, actually rest to fully look through the room. All right, all right. So you kind of go through the pieces in the corners are old ceremonial drow armor, look to be some sort of chain armor that is just kind of presented up on stands. Looking over them, they don't have anything too much that sticks out, except you do find a small black gem that at first you didn't see, but once the fire really starts going and the light filters in here, you see the glimmer of it. As each of them have a black gem in the chest piece that you could pry out if you wanted to. And then looking over the desk, it has what looks to be like a plate with some slightly rotted food on there, as if someone had to leave in a hurry and just kind of left it. But looking through the desk itself, you can see that there are a few pen or ink quills, ink wells, papers, and one note that is written in that double half language. And you also find a vial in there as well. that looks to have some sort of pale green liquid in it.
Can I just take all of that? Gems, everything of interest. Sweet. I'll pick them all up. Nice. Is there a way for me to figure out whether or not, like, I don't know, the gems are important to my quest, or if the writing, I can't decipher the writing. I'm assuming Einar can, but I'm not going to bother him about it tonight. I'll bother him.
You've actually seen that Kregor is the one who can get the writing
Oh,
because
okay.
it's half thieves can't. So
Okay.
he's the one who can read that at the moment.
Great. I'll hit him up
and
tomorrow.
All right.
He's
all right.
meditating.
Yeah, you gotta leave him in the trance, man.
Right. I respect that, man. Monk respects that.
I'm like Doctor Stranging in it over here, by the way.
Right.
Teen arm.
The gems themselves, they just look to have a solid worth to them. So they look like they
Sweet.
just might be worth something good.
Couple of steak dinners.
Yep. And yeah. If you
Sweet.
want, you can roll me a nature to try and determine what kind of vial or liquid is in the vial.
I'll do it. Sick.
Nice. So kind of, giving it a sniff and whatnot. Working with your monastery, you've actually made this sort of toxin, or not toxin. It's actually an antitoxin before. Although they can definitely use something different down here in the Underdark, which gives it a color you're not used to. But kind of like sniffing it and getting a quick feel of it, it definitely is a nice little antitoxin.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. So, one by one, each of you then kind of find a comfortable place to meditate, relax, sleep, or stare at his body, being like, God damn it. And as you all ease into it, Kregor, your first 2 hours are spent mostly settling into it. Your family fell out of habit of going into trance, and then your second family, so to say, definitely did not partake in it. So it's been a long time since you've done it. And as you fully find yourself entering into your trance, you find yourself looking through your own eyes, but in a familiar home you haven't seen in a long time. Sitting down with family you haven't been with in a long time. As your father sits there reading from a book that is about the home that they left. How it is far from the light of the sun, and while it was comfortable, while it was home, it was steeped in a deeper shadow than the lack of light could ever provide. How the city of Menzo Baranzan treated your family as spies and traitors, and how they had to leave under the threat of death to fight their way to the surface. And as you're listening, you hear him start to say a house name. But as he does, your trance comes to an end at the end of the 4 hours, and you find yourself opening your eyes, rested, a little bit more knowledgeable, kind of just with memories that you had not lived in so long, and kind of looking around, a little out of place, a little out of sorts. as this time has gone by, Ramos, you've, kind of stared at the body and paced and waited, and I need you to make a Constitution save for me.
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, you're solid. But throughout the night, you kind of look towards Ramos or Nandor every now and then. And by the time that Kregor awakes, you swear that these shards that have been sticking out of his wrists and hands have gotten a little bit smaller.
They're going into him.
But Kregor, you wake up and you can still see Ramos awake, kind of looking over Nandor.
Hey, Ramos. I just kind of woke up. What's going on?
Just keeping my eye on him. The shards seem to have gotten smaller. I don't know if they're deteriorating or if they're going deeper into his skin.
Do you think
I'm worried.
Okay. I think he's gonna be okay. Nandor's a tough cookie. I mean, he hasn't let us down in the. I mean, well, he hasn't. He's pulled out of a lot more worse things in the past, so I think he'll be okay.
Something different about this time.
How do you mean?
There was a bright light. He was fine, and then he was just there, lifeless. It's nothing like we faced before. With our enemies, it was easy. We knew what was happening. We could bring him back. We could save him. This, I don't know what it is. This is far beyond my knowledge. I don't know what to do, and that's what frightens me the most. I usually know what to do. This I don't. That's why I called for Einar.
Well, maybe we just let him rest a little bit longer. Why don't you go get some rest? I'll stay here with Einar, and we'll keep an eye on him.
Okay. If you notice anything, don't hesitate to come get us.
You know I will.
Also, wait. How was your sleep?
Well, I didn't really sleep so much as reflect.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know. It was the weirdest thing. I remember seeing a place I haven't seen since I was a child, and I just don't know yet. Maybe the more that I sit and think about it, maybe more of it will come to me, but right now I'm a little indifferent.
Okay. But if you need anything, if you need to talk, come get me. I'm here to listen. And I'll try to help as best as I can, brother.
Thanks, Ramos. I really do appreciate that, man. You gotta go get some sleep.
Okay.
Alright, so Gregor, you post up and begin the sort of relaxed, watching that you can do from here, and you have a decent night of the rest of the night, although it's still kind of filled with these memories that you have that you occasionally find yourself going back to. And as the evening progresses and another 4 hours pass, you find yourself, occasionally looking towards Nandor. And as you do, every time it feels like those shards are a little bit smaller. Until towards the end of it, they haven't disappeared, but instead it now looks like throughout his hands and up to his like wrists and forearms, it looks like he now has these golden flakes that are just kind of melded into his skin, almost like someone poured molten gold, just kind of flecked it across his hands and skin, and it just stayed there and became part of him. And there is just this, kind of looking over him just to make sure he's okay. You can see that almost like a very faint pinpoint of light, there's this faint whitish orange color in the ruby of his hand. And a little bit later, Nandor and the rest of you slowly begin to wake up. And Nandor, as you wake, your mind is the clearest it's been since you first saw that corpse strung up between the rocks with the spiraling blood coming out of it. Your mind is empty in a pleasant sort of trance way. Your body feels healthy, and your wisdom goes up by 1, as well as your intelligence. Actual number, not modifier.
Gotcha.
The music behind is also pretty awesome. It's like the violin, so it's playing perfectly with it.
Alright, and so time passes, the hut fades, and you all awake.
What the fuck?
What? What?
Hey, guys, Nandor's awake.
What? Nandor! You're alive. You're awake.
Why is there?
Whoa,
Why is there
Nandor?
ruby-
Nandor!
What happened?
Dawn is gone.
Nandor, stop!
Dawn is gone, and you have a ruby in your hand. You passed out. I carried you here. I don't know what happened, but we're thinking Dawn is now in your hand and inside you. Metaphorically.
What?
You also have
Oh,
blades of
hey,
gold.
you're awake. Hey, buddy, pal, chum.
Chum. What are you,
What
pirate?
Things. If I had to guess, your sword exploded in your hand and kind of melded into you, but I can't be certain. Can you hear her voice in your head?
I
Can
attempt to talk to her, Dawn.
As you reach out, there's not only no voice, but you don't even feel the presence or that attuned connection that you had with the sword.
I don't feel her. I don't. There's nothing.
How do you feel?
Brand new.
Interesting. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that, but my guess would be that the melding process, probably the two souls don't inhabit one body. Insert something really clever here. I think we're going to need to study this a bit more before we make any judgment calls whatsoever, but I'm glad you're okay.
Do you see a light in here, or is it just me?
Can we see? Can we see it, or is it just him?
It is a faint, almost like distant star pinprick of light that you see.
Oh yeah, I think I see something there. Wait, hold on. I kind of grab Nando's hand and I breathe on the stone and rub it. Oh, yeah, there's something there.
Ow, my eye.
Well, I can at least say this. If you had any doubts whatsoever about how much your friends cared about you, they've been up with you all night, watching over you, just wanting to protect you and keep you safe. So, that's really sweet. Also, you had shards of metal sticking out of your skin, and I might have pulled one out, and then you screamed. Sorry about that, but also not sorry because it looked painful because they were bloody. You know, it's one of those things.
I appreciate the pain, Einar.
I
fair-
thought you did. I really genuinely thought you did.
To be fair, we thought it was a good thing because you were still conscious and yelling, so it's a good sign. Downside, it caused a little pain.
Couldn't you have checked my pulse or something?
We
No,
saw
I knew
you.
you were alive. We were trying to, figure out whether or not you were hurt. And there was blood. And so I tried to pull one of the shards of metal out of your hand, and you screamed in pain. So I was like, all right, well, let's just leave that be until the end of the night. And now look at your arm.
And,
Seriously, look at it.
and I may have slightly kicked you while you were sleeping. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm fine.
They love you so much.
I didn't do anything. I just made sure he was alive.
I
Brought him
did.
back to you.
Nandor, I made waffles for everybody, but I made you a pancake.
I go jump off the bridge.
Well, we tried.
So much for brand new Nandor.
Brand new and
But at least he's
Yeah.
doing it with a smile this time.
yeah, that's all that matters is a smile.
He
Okay.
jumped off the bridge with a smile.
He chunked a deuce and
Yes,
said
too.
later. He said aim for the bushes and then just jumped.
Oh my god.
Aim for the bushes, aim for the bushes.
There
Okay.
goes my hero.
Yeah. That's what we need. Somebody play it in the background.
As he's falling, crawling in.
It fits perfectly.
These shards, they are hurting me.
Okay. I take the pancake and I eat it reluctantly.
You can make it taste good if you want.
I don't know, can I,
I
Matt?
made Nandor. I made it. With
You
my-
have the
still a
magic,
bard.
don't you? Yeah.
I don't know, something might have changed.
You just have
Still a bard.
something in
Still
your
a bard.
hand.
Can I roll to see if this is the best pancake I've ever made for Nandor?
Oh no.
But roll me a survival.
Oh no.
Perfect. A perfect D20. Yeah!
Dude, that's a nat 20, bro!
Called it! Fucking called it! Yes, bro!
Pancakes in
Yes!
the history of D&D was created.
Come
I
on,
called
Nandor.
it.
The best pancake you've ever had, bro. Come on.
You gotta admit. You gotta admit.
And Nander being Nander, he was like, it's alright.
How many
A solid
did you
3 out of 5.
It's about as good as Ripple Bark could ever get.
Yep, that's right.
I got you, Craig. Got you, buddy.
Craig with the clutch. Strikes on a waffle, dude. I love it. Pancake, sorry.
Yeah. It's really a waffle in a pancake.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Well, Nandor, what do you think?
4 out of 5, but it's because it's ripple bark and not actual flour. So
I'll take it. That's the best rating you ever gave me ever. Best compliment you ever gave me ever, Nandor. I love you so much, and I just tackle him and hug him.
I'm dodge.
Don't.
Do we need to roll for this too? Do we need to roll for this?
Don't.
I feel like you're a little too distracted by staring at the gem in your hand right now. So you like catch him last minute as you go like, nope, nope, and you end up a tangle of limbs.
Yeah. Dog pile. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna remember this forever.
We lost Robert.
Nope, you killed him.
Cat died.
It was too intense.
There was just so much love.
You're muted.
You're muted, bud.
Whoops.
So as you all slowly, rise, well, rather, Gregor and Nandor, you rise. What would y'all like to do?
Let's open a door.
Are there any
Yes.
more doors?
Let's go ahead and move on through the next room and see if we can't find the purple gem that Kain is looking for.
Yes, the purple one.
Gregor,
Yeah.
do what you do best. Sneak in, see if there's anything.
You got it, Ramus. Rolling for stealth.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Solid.
Can I get
So-
a oh yeah?
So I'm
Lord.
gonna kind of
Aw.
inch my way in.
Don't be
back.
that way.
Alright. And as you step in, you find yourself in what looks to be a small concrete labyrinth that just immediately begins with twists and turns that you find yourself in.
Fuck.
And yeah.
I kind of. No, I'm gonna come back all the way, and I'm just gonna tell them, guys, it. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse,
It did.
we got ourselves a maze here.
Fuck.
Ah, mazes are super easy, guys. No problem. I got paper, I got pens, I got chalk. We're all set.
Can you use the chalk on the side of the wall to draw the line of where we are? To keep a trace.
Of course. And I can write out a whole map on my paper and we'll be fine. We'll just follow the rule of the right.
One other question, Elmo. Are you gonna eat that chalk?
No, Gregor.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to use it to make marks on the wall, and if you lick them off, you'll die. It's poison chalk.
So
Keep your tongue
don't.
to yourself.
Okay. All right. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you.
Alright. So y'all follow in, with Einar adding the chalk lines behind as you go. And I'm not moving Ront and Eldith at the moment, but they're following behind as well.
Yeah, I'd prefer that Gregor was in front. Looking for the trapsies and the pitfalls and the giant spikes that'll impale us from both sides.
Do I
I've
get
seen this
Spidey sense
movie.
now?
Happy to do so.
Do I get Spidey sense now?
Maybe, you don't know. It's only your first 10 minutes with it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna start by going to the top. Can I borrow a piece of that chalk, Einar, if you don't mind?
Yep, here you go. And I
Excellent.
hand him a piece of chalk.
Now, can I have one that I
Now-
can
now,
draw
just
on the wall
remember-
with, please?
What?
Oh, nothing. Go ahead.
Okay, just remember, follow the rule of the right.
Yes, the rule of the right.
Every time that you come to a corner, you always make a right turn. If you can't make a right turn, then you take the turn that's next to the right turn. and so on and so forth. So if you come to a corner and you can go right or left, you go right. If you can only go straight or left, you go straight. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know some of these words.
Eventually, if you keep going to the first right that you can take, you're going to come back to where you were before.
Always go right. Got it.
Yes, always go right.
Hold on.
I look back at Nandor and I go, I don't think he's got it.
He does.
Do I have jab
Yeah.
right or left? Which one?
Right.
Fuck, that's not good. I'm gonna bludgeon myself to death.
Gotta keep it interesting. All right, continue, Gregor. As you begin to make your way around, following these ways, and as you step over here, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Oh, Jesus.
As you step out and you look at the end, and you can see this horned, demonic, carved statue that as soon as you step in front of it, the eyes glow with this faint red, and the mouth unhinges open, and
Whew.
so you take 8 points of damage.
Hey Matt, why is
As- Sorry.
my game was paused for a second, so I was like, what the?
Oh yeah, I was pausing it while he was running around, since he's running ahead of everybody, and just in case he gets to certain areas and whatnot. So yeah, you kind of turn around the corner and you just have this moment of, oh shit, as it just catches you up unaware, and you're like, nope, not that right turn.
Rule of right. Except I think I took a left there.
we're all like right behind him, right? Oh,
Were you giving him space to go ahead and like search for all the traps and do that whatnot, or were you like following right behind him?
Yeah, not like right behind him, but we're behind him.
Hey, Elmo.
We're all standing at kind of the entrance, so.
That is up to y'all. If you wanted to follow a little behind him, or if you wanted to kind of stay and wait for him to come back.
I'm just gonna kind of yell to. I'm gonna say, "Found a trap, Elmo."
You're doing good, buddy. You're doing great. Just keep going.
Okay. Just keep going. All right. Oh God. Left to right. He said go right. Hey, I'm gonna go.
Do we
this
hear
way.
him?
No, that was I was kind of mumbling that under my breath, I would say.
You definitely hear him when he yells out. And as you come over here, you do see that like the stone go from the natural stone to a little bit more of that carved stone, similar to whenever you first found this area. And there is this large stone slab of a door that is there. No handles, no markings, nothing like that.
Okay. I kind of yell back out, guys, I found a door, but I'm not sure how to open it.
Did you mark where the trap is?
Yes. As I run back and kind of mark it before they get there.
You come back around the corner and you can already see like Kain like in the hallway looking back at it like.
Okay, I grab Kain.
Oh, yeah, just come this way. Just come this way. Nope, just
Shit.
come here. Right over here.
All right.
Yeah, so I
Follow
found
him.
this door, but there's no handle, there's no markings, there's nothing, but it clearly looks like it can be moved.
Well, maybe there's a secret lever or something.
Just stealthily go the other way while they're figuring this out. Sick.
Alright. Roll me a stealth.
Fuck.
Did my password go up or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
One more for your passive to go up.
Okay.
So you kind of crouch a little bit low and everything, and go about as stealthily as you can forward. And would y'all next to that door like to make me any sort of investigation check or the like?
I
Yeah.
walked up the ways.
Yeah. Oh,
didn't see
sorry.
him, but
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I
Oh.
was talking over you.
What were you saying, Nandor?
I'm gonna unintentionally follow Kain.
Buddy, let's go.
I see you, Ramos. I see you.
I
I'm
was
gonna need a
doing.
deck save out of you, as you apparently ran ahead of everybody.
I will roll an investigation though, Matt.
Damn.
All right.
15 points of damage. Oh no, never mind. 7.
Yeah, you take 7 points of damage as you went past everyone and kind of came around a corner down here, and there is a similar statue that, as soon as you came in front of it, just catching you amidst the flame.
Shit!
And and Kain and you have a moment where you hear Ramos a little bit ahead, muffled. And Krigor, you have a moment to look around the area, and you don't see any sort of levers or sort of hinges, or not necessarily hinges, but like keys or anything like that to this door. But looking up towards the top, you do see that there are some really old iron, slightly rusted hinges that are at the top of the door, kind of giving it that. And you gather it's probably a sort of push, but because of the state of the hinges, it might be a bit of a heavy push.
Einar, you see that? You see those hinges there?
And see the what?
Do you see those hinges at the top of the door there?
I look up there and I assume I see them.
I think we might be able to
You do.
push. I think we might be able to push this, but
Oh, that's a big no-no.
And as you step there and you look at that, here, I'll move you, Connor, over here so you can see real quick. As you step around the
There-
corner and kind of look down that hallway, you can see
I want it.
these
I want the treasure, though.
blades that pop out of that are along the side. And just as you step there, you feel this under your foot as the blades just begin to kick into life and begin to do that nice classic left to right along the walls as they begin to move.
Yeah. Is there a way that I can go, like, smudge, like, in between them, like, shimmy it?
It might require some deck saves.
Damn it.
Okay,
Why not some, like...
So while that's happening, I'm gonna go the other way. Be like, hey guys, I found another door.
Can't I just do, like, an
And I'm gonna
acrobatic...
just sigh at Krigor and be like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, it's like none of you want to be a group with the rest of you.
Kane's with me.
You have these really nice moments of being like really good party members, and then all of a sudden you're all like starfish, and you're all of the points of the starfish, and nobody wants to be part of the body.
Because we're all selfish for gold and treasure. No.
yeah, you know, it's kind of our thing. We just kind of roll with it. I don't know really what to say. I'm used to it at this point.
We're there for everyone in battle, but not for...
I mean, I'm for it to a certain extent, but we literally walked into a, you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's just go find the others.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll come back to this door in a little bit.
Yeah, I just, I don't want to go through a door that might have some sort of creature on the other side, and then you and I are in a fight, and then they have to figure out how the hell to get back to us. It would be a bad thing.
Agreed.
You still have to open the door slightly.
How many deck saves do I need?
Well, are you going to try and get to the end?
Hold on.
There's-
Oh, no.
Gold and probably something awesome at the end of this.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I'm just pulling in Nandor, okay? Look, give me this.
You're supposed to be the smart one.
Hey!
Keep in mind, you don't have dark vision, so you can't see the end of that hallway.
Oh
That's
my
Ramos.
God.
That's why I'm here, Ramos.
You just see the occasional blades coming close to
Okay.
you out of there and a little bit of sparks. So yeah, go for it, Dender. If you'd like, Kain is there to help you if you want to take the advantage, as y'all are kind of lurking together. Nice. So looking around here, you can also see that there are no handles or keys or anything like that,
Is
but
there
a
anything
similar set
around?
of hinges at the top of the door that are
Kain, let me give you a
older.
Okay.
Rob?
What do we need? I'm gonna lift you towards the hinges.
What should I do? Should I come on top of you? There.
So if you get on the shoulders, what would you like to do?
Like just
You're cutting off.
me?
Yeah, for like a second.
Oh my bad. I'm just gonna jiggle it, get it open, rip it from
Alright.
its hinges.
All right. Since you're trying to go for the hinges and everything, go ahead and roll me in athletics. And Ramos, are you gonna try and make it to the end of the hall?
You can't see shit.
I want to point out to you that I did find you, Ramos. I'm standing right next to you.
You can see, right? You can see all these things that I'm trying to see in front of me that looks like very dangerous things.
You can definitely hear the whirring of blades, and as you like poke your head around the corner with your dark vision, you can see there are about 4 or so blades that are moving at different heights back and forth along the walls. And at the very end, almost kind of like tucked under a little bit of an outcropping of the rock, you see something that looks like a chest over there.
Is there any way I can roll maybe a investigation or perception to see if there's any way to stop these blades at the other end?
Or near us.
Or near us? I mean, anywhere around us.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
With advantage, because I'm him. I'm here with him.
Sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so looking around, you can see that one of the stones that Ramos is standing on is impressed, and kind of the mechanism that started it. You gather that finagling with that and the wire and whatever connects it to these traps might be able to cause them to stop. You are going to have to make me a lockpicking or thieves' tools check with it to try and disarm the trap.
Okay. Well, first thing I want to do is tell Ramos, hey, Ramos, I think that stone you're stepping on might be activating this thing. Can you step off really quick?
Nope.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
You know
Do
what?
you need me to do
As
anything
you
else?
step off, they still remain going now, though.
Okay. Yeah, no, all I need you to do is maybe just keep an eye on this thing with me too, see if you see any way to deactivate it, but I'm going to go ahead and try to... It's been a long time since I've done this, but let me see if I can...
Hey, Nandor, pay attention. All right, we gotta watch you do your shit. You're watching us now. It's your turn. Sit back and watch the fireworks. Anyway, Cragor,
I
let's
don't
go.
have to pay attention because I don't know what's happening over there. I'm focused on this. So.
No, you're paying attention to the chat right here on the video. We had to do through all you're watching us. Let's go.
How do I roll?
Esteban, I'm talking to you, not Nandor.
How do I roll a lockpick?
So, do you have lock-picking tools on you?
I got my thieves' tools.
Okay, yeah. That's what I meant. So, and do you actually have the equipment, these tools, or just the proficiency?
It looks like just the proficiency.
Alright, then I'm just going to have you make a straight dexterity check for me. So, unfortunately, you kind of like, you use the dagger to pry open the stone, and you can see the intricate little bit of gnomish, tinker's work on the inside. And the dagger is just too wide and ungangly to get to all the parts that you need to completely disarm this trap. So it still continues.
Yeah, Ramus.
And
I don't
Do you
know,
need a
man.
spear? Would the spear be better? Would it help? Was it more sharp for you to use?
I don't think so, buddy. Well,
Can you coach me through it? You can see these things. You can tell me jump now, dodge left, can't you? You can coach me.
just keep in mind, you're gonna have to do that 2 ways.
I think we can do this.
Oh God.
Guys,
Who said
Yes,
that? Oh,
Inar.
hey, Elmo.
so as
what is that noise?
Sharp blades. But there's something down at the end of this hallway. It could be where this giant freaking stone is.
Yeah.
as y'all say this, over on the other end, Kain, you're kind of messing with the hinges, pulling at them here and there. You're like, I don't want to push this door. I'm just gonna break the hinges. Okay. And so you just kind of like grab one and you tear it off of the wall. And you go for the second one and you tear that one out as well. And as it does, you hear the as the door falls off the hinges, falls forward, and breaks a little bit of the walkway that you see on the outside, kind of going along the stalactite as it and then begins to fall. And a moment later, you hear a distant and you all kind of staring at these blades, thinking about how to go through it, hear that sound of the door unhinging and breaking through the walkway on the outside.
This might be where a key is down this hall. It might be our only shot, boys.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's certainly
know.
possible. It's also possible that that's like a mimic or something like that. Who knows? We could have like some terrible beast over there that's going to jump out at us and attack us in a moment's notice. But hey, what the hell?
Until we hear the screams, we'll go running that way. But until then,
If I yell from where I am, can I talk to either Troy or
They'd
Cragor?
be able to hear you, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at them, guys. There's a door here. Are we going? What are you guys doing? Because I don't know what they're doing yet.
Can,
said that?
Can I get a trench coat and just like act like a very tall?
Can we sneak into an R-rated movie? Roll D20.
we are here to buy alcohol, please.
I
will
mean, if you
take
got
one-
Kain
So
on
the-
top, then yeah, you're good. He's got a beard.
Taking a look at the
Fail. We slipped.
at the
Hard
like
one.
down the hall. Can I peek my head down the hall and see is there space after the last like whirring blade to stand close to the chest?
A little bit.
Somebody answer me when I yelled, what are you guys doing over there? Just curious.
We're
Treasure.
looking at something. Just hold on.
Do you need help? I'm pretty nimble as a monk.
Yes, come over here.
No, we're
help.
fine.
He's a monk. He can do cool things. He's very.
Hey,
I
you
hop
know
off of
what,
Nandor.
buddy? Let me just say this right now. I'm a sorcerer. I can do pretty fucking cool things.
Well then, let's
I'm a
do some
rogue.
pretty
I'm
fucking
pretty
cool
nimble.
things.
I'm
I
hopping off
teleport to the
Nandor.
end of the hallway and end up standing right in front of the
Okay,
chest.
so I'm gonna use
Good lord.
mending on the platform that we were supposed to walk up.
All right. It doesn't repair the planks that were completely broken off and fell, but it does stabilize what is left in that area. So it gives you at least an easier way to get onto the planks on the side.
Okay.
But there were some that completely broke off, so it can't replace those pieces.
It's gonna
But
come. It's gonna come flying back up.
reverse time. Prince of Persia, man, all day. So Einar, it is easy enough for you to just kind of look at him and give him like that "the fuck, man" face before you both see Einar's form just kind of into mist, and there's this brief like trail of it that goes to the end of the hall where Gregor, you see him pop back in front of the chest. And Einar, as you're like looking back, you are like pressed up against that corner and outcropping as one of the blades comes very close to hitting you on the edge there.
Do you look back and say and like just do a little hair flip or something, or?
Way to go, buddy! You did it.
I look back at him and I'm like, yep.
He can't see you, so.
I can't see what you're doing. Are you okay? Are you okay back there?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Way to go,
I'm
man.
fine.
Way to go, man! You did it. Is the jewel in there thing? Is there a key in there? Do you see anything?
I'm gonna look inside this chest that's apparently here.
All right. You crouch down and open it up, and it is not a locked chest or anything like that, but you do see there are 2 scrolls that are tucked away in there. There is a bit of silver and gold, not a massive amount, but you can definitely tell like someone's been squirreling it away type amount. And again, sorry.
Did you find a
I had it
key?
pulled up. You do see that just kind of like shifting through it, there is a key, but it's a golden key that looks like it has blue scales kind of at the key ring area that go around the end of it. And as you're looking through, you can see there is a potion in there. One with that nice red liquid that you're used to, and another that has a faint rose-hued color to it. And yeah. You know, it's definitely got a nice little assortment of things in there.
Okay, well, in the most safe way as possible, I'm gonna just load all of that up into my pack and pockets.
All right. Easily enough with all of the stuff. You know, it takes a little, like, you know, you have pauses in between it as you avoid the blade, but you easily enough manage to put it all back into your sack.
Poof.
So did you get the key?
I give him the key. There you go. There's your key.
Thank you.
There were also a couple of scrolls. There was a couple of bottles of liquid. I think they're potions, but can't be sure until I look at them more in depth. And some money. We'll split everything when we're not standing in the middle of a maze with our other 2 people that are in our party somewhere. Can we go find them now, please?
Okay, let's go. See if those scrolls have anything though. If
Do
as
you
we're
want to walk out there since you sent me out on the bridge first, or no?
You are welcome to.
No, by all means, by all means. You sent me out on the bridge first, didn't you? Go on, Kain.
Whoa!
You
whoa!
did so
You know
well
what?
last time. You're welcome to do it again.
I just kind of bypassed you guys and walked out there and almost fell off, but.
Hey! Oh, hey! how's it
Whoa.
going?
Me and Nandor just go like, what the fuck?
Matt, you're gonna have to edit this out. But hey, thank you for the raid, y'all.
Hey, we got raided?
Yeah.
Twice.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What up?
Dragon's Fae and Arcangelion. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you. Much love. Thank you. Oh, 20.
Thanks for the raid, y'all.
Seriously, appreciate it.
Much love. And y'all then step out onto these slightly broken walkway, Kragor, past them as they're kind of like having the battle of kindness. Oh no, you sir first. Oh no,
Oh,
you.
no, you, sir.
By all means.
After you.
And so you're just kind of like, oh, after me, actually. And Kragor, you take a step out, and you find yourself on a very narrow, like 1.5 foot ledge of broken walkway that continues up and around the stalactite. And you can see that as it comes out, it kind of leans off of it at one portion. And that first door that you had found originally actually is placed a little bit lower than the bridge and just leads out to empty air. So you have that moment of, oh, well, that's good.
Glad we didn't go that way.
I'm just not gonna mention that to anybody.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out then. It's like, all right, Kain. And
I just let him go.
They won't let me move, so
If no one's going,
there you go.
There we go. Oh, and he walked off the edge.
Then I go after him. After I make sure he stepped on it and he's all good. I'm going right
I
after
look at the door. It's like, hey, Kragor, isn't that?
What?
Is it the door that you guys were trying to open?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Okay.
anyway, let's keep going, guys.
Door? Are you making up doors now? What?
Hey,
Wait, you must have
hey,
really
hey,
been
this
hit
girl-
pretty hard on the head with that. I don't know.
We don't know how rickety this thing is. Can we just keep going? Yeah, guys.
Come on, boys, keep going.
Yeet.
Yeah.
National treasure
Just like,
style.
nope, I'm done.
Step of the wind.
National treasure style, just like.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to open the door. Be ready.
All right.
Good God.
So you come up to it, and as you open it,
Leroy Jenkins.
Shield ready, Leroy Jenkins.
Fucking charge at the ready.
Let's
Find
go.
nothing. Absolutely
Alright.
nothing.
It's all clear.
Except there is small, what look to be like cabinets or end tables that are up against the far wall, and above them you can see a line of paintings, about 5 of them, of different drow women, matrons presumably, that are all there with that look of disdain and pure ego.
I want to raid them.
But the room itself, as you kind of look around, has nothing in it. There's no other markings of furniture or items that were once here. And as you're kind of walking through, you occasionally have a small splash of water as there are these small little puddles. And you can see up from the stalactites coming from above, the very small ones, that a few of them are occasionally having just the slow drip of water that is pooling into little areas around this room.
Okay. Do I see
Hey.
anything here?
Hey guys. Hey guys. I found
What's
a
up,
door.
Ramos?
Hang on.
Okay, can we wait to go through it? Can we look at this room first?
Just wanted to let you guys know. I found a door.
Appreciate that. You're the best, bud.
Thanks, bud. Keep an eye out.
roll me an investigation, Nandor.
Oh boy.
I'll give him advantage if I can, because I'm going to help him out with that.
I give Einar some advantage on his investigation if he's gonna roll
All right, so I'll
it.
roll again. Cool, got it. Let's go.
So
There you go.
No.
It was a good try.
Can I investigate now? Since I think at this point I'm pretty anxious about finding this gem because we've been through a
You feel
goddamn.
like I need to
maze.
find the
Can I help him too,
Freaking-
please?
Good lord.
Go for it. Go for it.
With advantage.
Yes.
Hell yeah, baby. What is in here? Is it my goddamn gem?
It is not.
That's natural
It is
20,
not.
too.
That is a natural 20.
You find the
You
gem.
look through
And a bunch of other gems.
I'm
You
rubbing
find
it
the
in.
Infinity Gauntlet where the stones go.
You find
and the stones.
you find that this cabinet would go really well in your house.
I'm
So
rubbing
looking
the
through
shit out of this.
the cabinet is both of the cabinets are completely locked and sealed, locked closed, and they look like they have received a little bit of water damage, as well as the paintings upon closer look.
Water damage, huh? What are these cabinets made of? Is it wood?
Yes.
Are my dope monk fists strong enough to break through wood?
If
Roll
not,
me
you
in
have my
athletics and
axe.
find out.
Damn, why is it athletics? God damn it!
You have my
help
axe.
him.
Because you're
I'll help
punching
him.
stuff.
I'll help him. I'll help him.
Yeah, so you are getting help, so you can
If
get an
need be.
advantage.
Sweet, push
doesn't-
my arm.
If he doesn't get it, I'm gonna give him my axe and be like, "You can use this if you want."
Oh, maybe.
Is it?
All
Is
right.
it good?
So you find a
Ah.
small spot and you give it like the first punch just to test it out. And
Yeah.
you're like, all right, you throw your axe real quick right here, weaken it. And so, he hits it a little bit. And you then
Trauma.
punch into it once more, completely shattering the lock and the base area of that. And as you open it up, you can see that the inside of the cabinet is filled with arrows that are fixed to the back end of the cabinet itself and are all pointing out, like towards you. And you can see
Uh-oh.
small bits of like cloth and other material that has been caught amongst it. And you even see like a bone of something kind of at the base of one of the cabinets. And with your high investigation earlier, you can, carrying that over, looking in, you can see that at the very back of it, kind of in between each of these arrowheads, there is what looks to be a circle that is carved into the wood and looks like it has like a sliding door by it as well. And continuing your kind of investigation at this weirdness inside, you see at the very top there's a small latch. And if do you pull the latch?
I first turn to the party and I say, maybe we could have used that key. And then I turn back. And I look at this.
Open it, Kain?
Huh?
You want me to open it?
You good at this stuff?
I'm asking yes or no. It's a simple question.
Are you good at this stuff?
While they're playing
Yes
this
or
game, I
no?
kind of just open it.
So you pull the latch that is on the inside of there and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Hey guys, I got it. Boop.
Fucking
And-
fireballs.
I'm just thinking the arrows are about to shoot out at everybody.
I take a
And as
step
you
back.
pull the latch, the entire stalactite drops. No.
Good thing that happened.
So you pull
Good
it,
God,
and
people.
there is all the holes in the back open up as well, and it is some sort of just space that opens up, and as it does, you hear in the distance, in the direction that you had first looked, Ramos, of something unlocking.
Hey guys,
Well.
something back here.
All right. There was nothing else here, right, Matt? As far as like
No.
of interest. Okay, cool.
Yep. And stepping up, and Ramos, or actually, what's Kain and Einar? What's y'all's passive investigation?
Mine is going to be a 12.
That's
All right.
without the plus, right? That's next to the.
So it's the number in parentheses next to
Oh,
your
11.
investigation. 11?
Mine's
Okay.
Mine's a 10, so yeah.
Okay. Then, as y'all are kind of walking by and you go and you can see the door that is at the end now slightly ajar, what was once closed before. Einar, as you're kind of looking around, as you all step up, you can see that there is another stone press trap that is now pressed in as the door is opened. And you kind of look around and you can look up and you can see where blending in above the door in that trap, there are these large holes that are also kind of plugged with a sliding stone above it. You can see bits of water dripping a little bit more over here. And just kind of looking around and putting together, you gather that if you had come to this door first and tried to open, this room would have locked and flooded with water, sending y'all back into the arrows and potentially drowning y'all.
You're welcome.
I wasn't gonna open it. I was just saying you guys have a door
So
over here.
hold on. So so Einar explains this, and then he goes, so let me just make sure that this is perfectly clear for everybody. The one who can disarm traps goes in the front of the group
That's right.
and watches for traps so he can disarm them.
Yes.
And the rest of us stay back from that. Does everybody understand that?
I don't follow.
No, you got to go one more time for Craig.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty. Not,
Okay. So Cragor,
Yep.
you're the best.
Thank
And
you.
because you're the best, we want to make sure you go first. Because you have the sharp eyes that can see the traps.
I interject.
And-
He has one eye.
Well, that's
I mean,
yet
that's-
unverified. Have you ever seen him move the patch?
Hold on, let me see something, Craig. Let me take up.
Oh
Move your-
no! It's okay.
Move
No,
it-
you're not gonna see. No,
Buddy.
you don't really, you really don't want to put yourself through that. I mean, really.
Gregor!
What?
Show us.
As they're arguing about this, I'm slowly walking on.
The fucking bridge collapses.
Hey, if it does, it does. That's my life.
He just
He
plays
lived a good
always. Just plays Always Sunny in Philadelphia theme music.
As he starts walking forward, I look at the others and I go, we really didn't have to come with him here. Like, we could have just kept going on our merry way towards town, wherever that is.
I use my
Really
keys to
remember where we
win.
are.
We're here now. Let's.
Okay, so while he's distracted, I'm gonna lift up the eye patch.
What?
It's
Oh
under a
no!
Minotaur helmet, so it would be hard to do.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm still gonna
let's
try
go.
it.
Let's go.
I'm still gonna try it.
Do I need to roll anything for this?
No, not really. As he gets one hand on your helmet and the other hand starts pushing up, you can start fighting back and as y'all
stop.
slap fight around his Minotaur helmet. Kain, you get to the next door. Nice solid stone door like the minis that have been before you.
I
And
use
as
stealth.
you as you what?
All right, go ahead.
He said I used to.
He said I need help.
You can stealth if you want to.
No, go ahead.
quietly
I was gonna say I use stealth to be like squeak. To like just
You can do that.
inside.
You can do that. I'm not gonna
Okay.
say no.
Sweet, I do it. I do it real good.
I help him. It's like you got this, buddy. I tap in the back. Tap in
Ooh.
the back.
Alright.
Bardic
We
inspiration.
got everything started.
He's pep talking me. Do I get advantage for pep talk?
Bardic
You
inspiration.
get Bardic Inspiration, so you can add a
Oh.
D8 to your roll.
Oh.
So where it says modifier whenever you hit stealth, put plus D8. Situation bonus is what it says. Sorry.
Plus 1d8. Do I click advantage after that or normal?
Just normal.
Okay. Nice.
Thank God.
All right.
Thank all the bards in existence for that one.
So you very quietly begin to open up the door as like Nandor's still got one hand like up against Kragor's Minotaur helmet, trying to push him back, and Kragor's reaching out, and he's like over his shoulder to you, and as you all are kind of gathered here on this small, narrow
You hear Roy approaching
bridge.
from the wind. You hear wings flapping, and then all of a sudden, whoosh!
You
Fly.
hear the faint creaking of the bridge, and you have a moment of wondering, man, this is a lot of people on a small bridge.
Yeah.
And as you wonder this, and as you stare into this new room, Kragor, or Kain, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Bitch.
My God.
God, I love it when you do that, Matt. Honestly, I hate it, but every time you do it, I'm like, God, that's good.
I had a feeling too. I really did. I was like, it's about to be super suspenseful. Where's Matt? Where's Matt?
Planning out how to do it best.
Well, guys, that's going to draw an end to episode 16 of Heathens and Heroes. But before we go, we're going to do our every episode round table. So let's start off kind of fresh today. Why don't we do Troy? What do you got going on?
Fresh.
I got nothing going on as of late. Might stream this weekend, might not too sure. But I just want to say thank you to all of you guys that joined us tonight for this awesome adventure. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for everything. You guys are why we do this, and much love to all of you guys. So much. Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Robert Highwind for joining us on this awesome adventure. Go check out his socials. Go check out his Twitch. Again, he is a 15 out of 10. He is the goof master. His content is chef kiss. It is amazing. Check him out.
Go get the meat.
Get that meat. Also, check out Reaper's Past, Esteban right here on Twitch. Again, content always awesome, always fun, and he's great with everybody in the chat. He's very personal, awesome. Check out my man Cracker T23 down below. I don't know what to say about Cracker that it hasn't already been said, because this dude's awesome and amazing all the time. Every time he plays, quality. He's one with the crowd. He loves you guys. And again, you guys are the best. Check out Mr. Aaron Guard right here next to me. Mr. 2112 Aaron Guard. He doesn't stream yet. He's going to. I know he is because he's awesome. He's a badass. Go follow him on all his socials. And last but not least, Mr. Hobbs and Mods right here on the far. Matt, our lovely DM. Hobbs and Mods is his Twitch. Check that out. Check out our his YouTube, our YouTube that he also runs. Check out all the stuff that he's got going because, dude, I saw his stream the other day of when he was drawing all of us. Again, it was fan-freaking-tastic all the time. Great stuff from them. Follow all these guys. They deserve all the love in the world. So appreciate it. Love you guys, and thank you.
Thanks, Troy. That was very touching. Thank you so much. Also, make sure you guys are following Troy, Doomed Atlas on Twitch. You'll see it in the chat there just to give him a follow there. And also, I do want to shout out, because we were talking about Matt. Matt designs all of these maps on Foundries. You are also able to utilize these maps by following his Patreon. So make sure you guys check out his social and see what you can do to, if you guys want to do something like this, you have the resources. That's what I really want to say. Let's go ahead. We'll hop over to, speaking of him, Matt, what do you got? What do you want to say?
So put my Patreon there properly in the thing because it goes by a different name. But I appreciate that so much for the shout outs. As for me, tomorrow on my channel will be Hero Forge Fridays, where I will be drawing Hero Forge minis that people have made of their characters and put in my Discord. So if you want to go see that, and if you would like to have your mini made in the future or if you want to get it shot up to the front via commission, you can go ahead to join the Discord, get a hold of me on Heathens and Heroes or on mine, and we will be doing that tomorrow. I have our last episode rendered, so that should also be up tomorrow in case you want to go to our YouTube and get caught all up to this episode. Aside from that, it's business as usual. I will say I've been playing a new D&D based game that is kind of like a recent competitor to Baldur's Gate 3 called Solasta, Crown of the Magister. If you love D&D, it just came out on the 20th. It's a lot more closer to the actual PHB sort of rule book and things like that. A little bit more dice tabletop and doesn't have as big as the budget of Baldur's Gate, but love it. It's so fun, and I like the game so much from the Kickstarter that I wanted to shout it out. So no sponsorship, nothing like that. But that's it for me. Much love to all of you. Those hype trains were amazing. Thanks for getting us up there. Y'all are just fucking awesome. And if we do this, we should also have a replay of this episode tomorrow, midday. So if you want to watch this, come back here tomorrow. Bring your friends. And thank you very much.
Thanks, Matt. And yeah, just kind of echoing what you're saying. Without your guys' support these last, 16 weeks, if you believe it or not, incredible.
Really?
Esteban, what's up, man? What you got going on? What do you want to say?
Well, let's see. For one, thank you for the raids. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the follows. All that stuff. You guys are amazing. Second of all, as Troy said, as everyone else said, follow everyone here. What else? What is there to say? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm streaming Hades, and I'm earlier and Despawn Gaming. If y'all want to tune in, it's Hades best of 5 run, fresh start, nothing like fresh start, no god mode, no nothing, just from straight off the bat. Whoever has the best run gets the furthest wins, and the losers have to give that person 5 gifted subs. So if you want to see that, it's tomorrow, or technically today speaking, at 12 p.m. Central. So, that's like, 10 p.m. West Coast, 11 Mountain, and Eastern is 1. And BST is 6 p.m.? So by all means,
Yep.
go if you want to follow me and watch that. That's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna be words. We're gonna be shit talking each other, so that should be real fun. But yeah, follow everyone again. Follow all of us on our socials, our Twitch channels, all that stuff. You guys are amazing, and thank you for everything that you guys do. Seriously.
Excellent. Yeah, nothing like some good old healthy competition. And if you guys are like that kind of thing, make sure you guys are following Reaper's Pass. Aaron Guard, Mr. Lucas, what do you have going on? What do you want to say?
Just gonna echo everybody here. Check out everybody's individual channels, of course, but just as a reminder, if you haven't hit the heart down at the bottom of the screen here in this particular channel, please do that for us. Doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us out a whole lot. Also, shout out to our mods, Teeny Martini and Virtual Tricks, for their help out tonight, giving all those awesome shout outs and helping us out with keeping the chat free of the bots, as well as the extra little links that they've been posting. Teeny posted one to our YouTube channel. We do post up all the videos that we do here on Heathens and Heroes on our YouTube channel. Matt takes care of all of that, does all the hard work and heavy lifting for us on there. We are trying really hard to get up to 100 subs on YouTube right now. Subs on YouTube don't cost a thing, so head on over there, hit that subscribe button so that we can get ourselves that personalized link that comes with that. Other than that, I think I'm all set.
Thank you, Lucas. And last but not least, Robert Highwind. Thank you so much for joining us, buddy. Is there anything that you want to say about what you got going on?
Well, Cracker T, let me tell you a little something. Let me spin you a yarn, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, all you raiders out there who came through to the Heathens and Heroes Twitch, I'm gonna need you to scroll down that little cute little mouse scroll pointy thingy that you got and go all the way to the heart button and click that heart button. If you didn't hear me, I said
Click,
that
click.
heart button. Click that heart button. Show these men some love. I'm merely a guest. Might no longer be here. I might open that door and get a boulder to the face. Who knows? But these men will
That's true.
continue.
He
I
might.
might got died. I might got died. But these men will continue their journey and venture forth into other things other than the mushroom forest. There might be a casserole cave. I can't think of another food. But just show them some goddamn love. Don't worry about me. I'm out.
Jelly bean jungle, we're on the way.
Thank you so much, everybody. Robert, you're the best. Tina, if you could shout out Robert one more time for me, that'd be great. As for me, guys, I mean, my day-to-day is very different. I love spending, every week with these guys, having fun. Really good way to wind down any bad day or even just a tough week. Come here, have some fun with these guys. We do it every week. We try to be here on a consistent time base or a consistent day, usually every Wednesday, but sometimes Saturdays. We'll figure it out. But usually about the same time, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 Central. Please, if you can, leave us a follow. We would really appreciate it. As for me personally, my streaming is every day. I'm Cracker T23. Don't know what I have going on or really planned, but I do have a Photoshop stream coming up here pretty soon. Tomorrow, I think I'm playing Among Us with Purger and Braden and a bunch of other people. So make sure you guys are checking us out there. That's going to do it here. Guys, another great episode in the box. Let's quit while we're ahead. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Journey on. See you on the next adventure.
Bye.